hello.
They're not.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Same as
Check 3, 4, 8,
Check.
9.
We'll wait on you guys, but Quack and the duck and the goat. The fish is here. Waiting on the duck and the goat.
I'm here. I'm just my camera's off.
Okay.
But also I'm waiting for food at the same time, so
We're waiting on a goat.
Okay. And I think I saw the goat light up. Is he here?
Bleh. Bleh.
He was getting he's getting food.
I'm getting food.
Okay.
Bleh.
We'll still wait a minute. Cheers, y'all. One more.
Here, I'll Cheers.
Cheers. Love you guys. Thank you all. Thank you, stream. Gothic, Wolfie, I see you in chat. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for being here. And Fran, once again, thank you for lurking. Appreciate you all.
Heyo, everyone.
Giggles farted. I think that means he's here.
Gothic Wolfie 420?
Yeah.
420.
Nope, that's in between right now.
I know you've seen
Yes, we had this conversation
Bone
last
Washer.
time.
Yes, Bone Washer.
I saw this in the
Mrs.
stream.
Bone Washer.
I
welcome.
saw this in the stream last time. Deja vu. We're going. Alright, where are we?
We discovered the potion that Highest Fablau had on himself. We collectively decided.
Oh yeah, we just went to sleep.
Yes, we collectively decided RGP is gonna just tuck it into his robe for now, keep it on him. We'll report this to Winston in the morning. Noah activated his cubic gate. We teleported back to Highbridge. It is still the middle of the night, completely silent. Nothing's going on. Let's go back to our camp. We'll hang out for a minute and go back to sleep. Everybody gets a long rest. Everybody reset their character. I'll do the same for myself in a moment.
I already did. Okay.
Beautiful.
Managing.
In the middle of the nights,
You want me to keep the timeline? No, I'm fucking with you. Okay.
in the middle of the nights, everybody is completely sound asleep moments later. Egg, as a drow, is in a meditative pose, focusing on the ethereal world around her, but not fully asleep. In a meditative pose, as elves do. Elves don't sleep, they meditate.
You should say that. I'm sleep resistant.
You sleep. Yeah, you're sleep resistant.
So
Yeah,
you have
elves.
advantage on sleep saving throws, I think is what it is, right? Can't be put to sleep.
Can't be put to sleep,
Right.
and I think advantage against any magic. Most magic, they have advantage against the saving throw. Because being a drow. All are sound asleep. Inch down the music.
That's interesting.
Need a little more. Very, very death metal music. Let's get something a little more mellow. That's just Sonic. That works for what I do, yes. Everybody at the camp is sound asleep, except for RGP, who lays fidgeting, moving his eyes around. Can't find the nerves to go to sleep. Can't lull himself to sleep. He's awake, thinking about everything that just happened. First off, there's an overwhelming sense of joy that dread, but joy. An overwhelming sense of joy that, holy shit, this carnival once again went off another year without a hitch.
Without a hitch.
Everybody without a hitch inside the carnival.
Without
Without a problem. There was a couple of
couple of hitches.
interruptions, disruptions to the flow of things, but me managing the crowd, keeping the peace. I think the general populace enjoyed the carnival. It was all right. It was a good carnival. It was the best carnival.
It was the best carnival. Anyway. Better than your carnival.
Better than anybody else's carnival. That's. Sorry, didn't think it was that bad. Didn't think it was that bad. The overwhelming joy of the carnival is then almost immediately replaced with a sense of dread. Thinking about, first off, I invited my friends to this carnival, and it turned into a goddamn Clue episode. It turned into a murder mystery that I wasn't expecting. The symbol and the calling card of Highest Fablau is left behind.
Bless you.
No, actually, we bless you. We chopped down the tree and burnt it.
Yes, we did.
But the symbol lingers in Arjapi's mind. It was a blood pentagram, or a red smeary liquid pentagram with a lightning bolt through it. And then immediately followed by a note that said, for use on the dragon blood. Arjapi feels targeted. He
Yeah,
feels
move your cup.
uneasy.
What?
Move your cup.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, you're in the middle of the battlefield.
Just the cup.
I cast
It's
cup.
empty.
Pull the tray forward.
That's fine. It's right there. It's
Okay,
empty
yeah,
anyways.
yeah.
Gart tosses and turns and says it was Colonel Mustard in the kitchen with the chicken leg, and then gets comfortable again.
That's his guess.
He's playing Clue.
Yeah.
That's his guess.
In his
We'll
sleep,
reveal the
yeah.
envelope, and we'll continue like nothing happened. Because that's how Clue works.
I am so glad you know exactly what I wanted out of that. Thank you.
RGB pulls out an envelope, and then he pulls it away, and then he puts it away.
Because each turn you
Because,
can-
like, I love
you can
Clue
make,
as a
like,
game,
X
but there
accurate.
is very
Right, you
long
can make
sessions
accusation,
of just
one person
sitting
knows the
around
answer, but they
being
can't
bored off your ass.
That's what I was going for. No, that's his accusation.
That's his accusation. That's your one-turn accusation. Okay, everybody keep notes.
Fuck! That's what I was gonna get.
It was the candlestick.
No, the lead pipe. Always the lead
No, it was
pipe.
the lead pipe. In editing, insert lead pipe. I'm sure TikTok would enjoy that.
He's drawing.
Really?
Drawing something.
RGP jerks himself awake. I'm not.
Ew.
RGP,
This man, time and place.
RGP jerks off and
Where-
wakes up. That ought to put me to sleep.
We're in a group here. We don't want to watch that.
Y'all are
dude.
asleep. Go to sleep. Stop thinking about me. I need my privacy.
I'm sleeping.
Stop looking.
I'm sleeping.
I'm in my robe.
We've got a lot of active dreamers here, don't we?
I think I joined the wrong campaign.
No, I think you joined the right campaign.
She's like, nope, I'm out of here. Fuck this.
RGP wakes up suddenly. I'm not getting any fucking sleep tonight. He stands up. He sees Egg in a meditative pose. He sees everybody else completely dead asleep. Yeah, Korak, Gartz, Anakin completely done with the fuck today. Done with today. Passed out of sleep. He goes for a walk.
Oh yeah.
He observes the carnival as it has already completely winded down. It's 3-4 a.m. No sunrise, but the middle of the night. Everything is calmed down by now.
And
Observing
within the next
night
couple of
sky.
hours, you hear a chicken say, "Good night, everybody."
He observes the night sky. He kind of spaces out into the woods for a second in the direction that we ran, and then snaps back to it. Why is all this coming to me at once? And he pulls out the potion. Why my drink? Why me? It's gonna help me? RGP opens the bottle. Standing in the middle, basically between our camp and the carnival in a clearing of nothing. Still afraid to drink it, so he sticks his finger inside.
That's what you said. Sorry.
Afraid of
Who
it.
joined the wrong campaign?
Afraid of it,
It
he
tastes
uses
like
his finger.
strawberries.
And he very
Afraid of it.
afraid of it, he uses his finger. You know, protection, as it were. Very, Squidward with his tongue. Very shakily brings it to his
Sorry, I'm
tongue.
being annoying.
And the moment it touches his tongue, the moment it makes contact with RGP's tongue, If my button would work, I'll play it again.
I heard it. It all. It worked.
In a flash, a big black swarm, the heights of RGP, maybe bigger, say like 10 feet. A small portal opens up, and within a flash of a second, boom, RGP is gone.
It's gone!
The potion crashes to the ground, splashes, spills. Some of it's still in the bottle, some of it's splashed all over the ground. But the potion splashes, completely wasted. Well, not completely wasted. It did its job. RGP vanishes out of sight. Nobody notices. Because you're all asleep. He's in the middle of a clearing. He made sure nobody was kind of looking at what he was doing. Just curious.
Drink it all. Should drink it all. Why did you take the whole fucking
That's
thing?
your thought. You shouldn't.
Yes.
All or nothing.
We awake.
The next morning, the party awakens. Everybody wakes up kind of normal, groggy. Nothing of suspects. It's a beautiful morning, a beautiful autumn morning, so maybe a little bit darker than you would expect. A gray sky, but still smells.
Some chill in the air.
A little chill in the air, a little mist, a little dampness in the air, but beautiful morning otherwise. Each of you look around to account for each other's heads. You make sure that each other are all safe. You immediately notice RGP is missing. And kind of one by one, to your own alertness, you see Malaphies standing in roughly that same spot between your camp and the carnival, completely motionless, staring at the village. The first person to approach, without hesitation, would be Liamus, followed by Yerrick, trailed behind them to listen in on the conversation. Liamus approaches Malaphies from behind.
Liamus, what do you say?
I'm just getting to my spot, but Liamus, how do you approach
what's on our mind?
Malaphies?
I've noticed RJP is gone. What is on your mind?
Malaphies sends a message. Yes, that's. Show that to the front. Show that to the battle cam. There's what you saw on the tree. Malaphies.
What kind of shitty lighting?
Yeah.
Malaphies
It's
stands
on the
there
tree, so-
as neutral faced as
Yeah,
ever,
yeah.
as stone faced as ever, staring out into the village. Chocolate! Chocolate!
I remember. Invented chocolate.
This is a metal remake.
Um,
Malaphies turns to Liamus and sends message to his brain. The jackass is gone. I don't see him, and I can't feel his presence anywhere in the village. I have a feeling he took that fucking potion. Idiots. But I don't know what it did to him, and I can't sense him anywhere in the village.
ask for something.
You relay that to Yerrick, and you both have the same information. So yes, you may.
Like we approach her the same. time,
Yes.
Right.
Yes. I tell this
Well,
to
I approach it first, and then I relay the. Then
He-
you follow right behind me. And
he
I
doesn't
give you
notice
the
that you
information.
trail behind, and then you slowly approach us as we're talking, and then he relays exactly what she said to you. Jackass is missing.
You have the potion on you?
No.
Where is it?
It's still here.
That's what I'm about
Is
to
it
go.
not on the floor?
That's
Back
what
where he was?
That's what I'm about to go.
Okay.
That's my next step.
Well,
and
when,
then-
when we find it, I'm gonna take it too and see if I can follow him.
Right.
You're gonna drink it?
Right.
It only
Well,
works
I mean,
on
it
Dragon.
might do. It might
It
do
only works
nothing.
on Dragon Blood.
It
I-
might do nothing. Okay. Now that he's gone, right?
Let's
You're
find it
splitting
first.
the party.
Never split the
Like,
party.
if it was meant for him, it might do nothing to the rest of us now that he's gone, right? Might just be his drink.
I don't have the same suspicion. I have the
It might be
suspicion
in the potion.
the potion has properties unto itself. How do I relay this in a way that, like,
We shouldn't drink.
again, remember the warning I gave Josh?
Okay.
If anybody except for RGP drinks this drink, they will be removed from the
Well,
campaign.
I was
RGP
wondering-
was just removed from gameplay.
Yes, he was.
Yes.
I was wondering if that would like remove its innate property. It would just be a regular alcoholic beverage now at this point.
I'll-
I
I'll-
tried to drink it.
I'll give you the warning above table. No, the same rules still apply. Nobody,
shit,
nobody,
okay.
nobody should touch this
Oh,
potion.
But it needs to. But we need to keep it.
We should maybe go evaluate it, discern what more we can from it. At the
Alright.
very least, memorize what it is.
So can I make like a perception check when we find it? When we get there?
Well, I was gonna say since I'm the potion brewer
Carrie can give you
artificer,
advantage.
I'll take
oh
it.
yeah, she
I-
can do it.
I'll take it and I'll bring it back to my shop and do some like investigation with it.
Alright,
Just
let's go
keep it
there.
on you for what we're about to do next.
All right, let's go there.
Yeah, I can. It doesn't matter, but yeah,
Yes,
I would.
yes, regardless, keep it on you.
No offense to anybody else. I would be the one to take.
Yes, she's the potion. I had to speak to Sammy one-to-one, be like, how to treat this potion. And I'm not telling her what
Yeah.
to do, but I'm telling her, like, it's an important potion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Malthus
actually want it.
looks at both Garrick and Themis and just starts slowly walking forward into the village with ambiguous plans in mind. You two relay this to the party.
Go back to the village.
Go back and wake everybody up. Yes. Lemus and Yerrick, both. I like that. Lemus and Yerrick both see Malothy's diligence as always, walking firmly into the village, into the direction of the carnival. If you think Lemus and Malothy's is gonna bang, the answer is
No, that's not what I was saying. I was saying I'm bringing crayons next time.
Oh,
Yeah, for the pictures.
I'm gonna be sketching pictures apparently.
Lemus and Yerrick see the diligence in Malothy's. They turn around, they report to the party, like, she has a plan. Let's get up, let's go.
I
Same
thought,
as usual, let's go.
I thought RGP disappeared inside the campsite, our campsite. He had his own.
No, he wandered off.
He woke up, left campsite.
He left.
He went for a walk, and then
Okay.
in the space between the carnival and our campsite, there's a bit of a field here. He took the potion. That's where we disappeared.
He's gone.
Oh.
Yeah, and now he's
Okay,
just
we have to
completely
find him
removed.
first.
He is completely removed from the campaign.
Okay.
And you want me to more above table knowledge? He is for now completely removed from this campaign. I am no longer controlling
You're
RGB.
only controlling mouse codes
Yes,
and NPC.
yes. Lemus and Yerrick turn around and relay this information to the party, who are still groggy and waking up.
I shake Anakin. Hey, wake up, you
Shake
son
Anakin.
of a bitch. Let's go.
Wake up, motherfucker, and then your usual heavy, get up, hoist, go.
I wake
Sleep
up
in my
Anakin.
armor. Don't worry.
You sleep in your armor, vampire pose.
I slap him on the face. Say, hey, no kid, wake up.
Little king, wake up.
Anal King, wake up. As Korak is groggily picking up, Anal King, fucking wake up. Being in his shit, he gets up and just joins. Not even thinking about it. Guards.
Hyper realistic SpongeBob moment.
I'm sorry. Repeat yourself, Giggles.
Just a hyper realistic SpongeBob moment. Wake up!
Oh! Guards is the last to leave camp, the last to wake up, the last to kind of put himself together, waking up groggy and half coherence, barely understanding what's going on aside from the fact that Archbeard is missing. The beard is missing. Okay, the group is leaving, the group is getting up, so I'm gonna follow. At the last
The beard is
moment-
missing. Who shaved it?
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh, that's the fucking worst. That's like half my magic right there. At the last moments before leaving camp, your eyes glance over to RGP's spots, RGP's bedroll. And you notice the fancy ring that he was showing off to you last night. He told you that this ring was a gift from a mutual ally. And that you understand vaguely what it's capable of.
Would like
Does anybody here have an affinity for magical objects?
Wherever he's ended up,
Okay.
it would mean a lot to RGP if someone kept that ring safe. And he surely wouldn't have left this behind
I'm proficient in Arcana. if that's what you mean.
intentionally.
to just throw it in my
Does it have to be that ring?
I say who's gonna pick it up.
Yeah, it's that ring. It's
I think we should.
Yeah,
give it
I
to the
know,
person
but
who
does it
can,
have to
discern what
be?
it is.
Why can't you give me a ring that actually kicks ass?
oh, it's gonna. Take it. If you don't want to,
I mean,
someone else can
really,
have
I'm
it.
taking it.
I mean, Sam did say he wants
But
it,
like,
so.
come on, man. Give me the one ring to rule them all, or some shit like that. Like, come on.
For all you know, it is.
You've got my attention.
Gart snaps his attention, and everybody else in the party notices Gart's hesitation, and everybody notices the ring. But Gart, being the medium big guy that he is, like, no, he told me about this ring last night, and I know where he got it, but I don't know who gave it to him. I know who gave it to him, but I don't know who he is. Gart starts spacing out into those thoughts, but still snapping out of it, goes and grabs the ring and pockets it.
Need more bracket 5s.
They just added a temple.
Oh, in okay. Yeah.
The party, now gathered, now coherent, now awake, makes their way back to the boulevard where the carnival was, and it's certain the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. And it certainly looks like there was a party here last night. Some of the booths are still here and shut down, like
Man,
trailer
every
homes.
year these fucking hooligans trash the place. We gotta start. I'm still waking up. We gotta stop this carnival if they're gonna fucking trash the place.
Some of the booths are still here, shut down. Others are gone, and some are actually just people's trailer homes that they live in, but then open up as an attraction for the carnival.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, Anakin, in terms of the environmental awareness fact of it. So they just fucking trash and everything.
But imagine the tax like implications it has on Winston himself to hire such a task force. What's taxes?
Well, no, I mean, like, imagine what it does for the population. You know, the people love it. The people love the fair. Like, if
Plus
we
it
didn't
creates
grow this,
jobs.
the people
It's
would
good.
be.
Right? It's good fan.
No, I know
Somebody
we
gotta
can't.
get paid.
I know
to
we
clean it
can't
up.
cancel the fair, but I mean we gotta do something.
And it's like
because
one of
they-
the few things that Highbridge has. We're
The
a
fair's
we're a
not the
we're a
problem.
nomad.
Hooligans are the problem.
It's a nomad village that experiments with fucking magic on a scientific level. So the carnival is like one of the few events that we have. In character denying this, not above board, so please stress your point. Cleaners are slowly trudging along, also clearly hungover and burnt out, but still doing their job, or volunteering to clean the field as much as they can with magic sweepers, magic picking up, slowly but surely cleaning up this field. You have something to say?
I'm just
Okay.
trying to perceive what's going on
The bonfire
above board.
the bonfire pit at the center of the carnival, where we were having our jovial sharing of fears, is still smoldering ever so slightly. Previously, hours ago, it was serving as a dim nightlight throughout the night, before fading and mixing the smell of smoky wood with the dew of the morning air. Down by the fire pit, in front of the fire pit, absolutely passed out cold, in the Family Guy death pose, is Pickles the Goblin.
Pickles!
Pickles is dead.
No,
No,
he's
no,
just
he's
passed
passed
out.
out.
He's
Okay.
passed out drunk.
He's just in the
Oh, okay. He had a good time.
Yeah,
Okay,
He's
okay.
just in the pose.
He's just plastered, fucking passed out, drunk.
Is he snoring?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so we can tell that he's.
you can tell he's alive. You
We're
can
all
tell he's fine.
together again.
He maybe and he folds over and then goes back to sleep. You as a party are all together.
he just a
Malathes
cutest.
has stopped. You have all gathered together and are in the same point you were. You're in front of the bonfire that was the carnival.
All right, guys. What's the plan today? What is this? Oh, they're bringing.
Need help? I'm a woman too.
Okay.
That's why I'm allowed to help.
Oh, you don't like people being able.
You're bringing
Don't want to
kids.
dox people. Don't want to put people on camera without consent.
Okay, it is kind of on camera.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. What's the plan today, guys? We gotta go.
The party approaches the wasteland of a carnival, and Pickles the Goblin passed out in front of the fire pit.
You go to wherever
What do you
you
do?
need to go for me.
Start. Go
You
pick
will-
up your pickle. From what I understand, we got a mysterious potion from a fucking dude in the woods randomly, and now RGP's gone. RGP drank
Nart,
the potion.
pick up your
and now
pickle.
he's gone,
I
because
think
it had
not
something to
here.
do with
That's
the
not
carnival
appropriate.
It's
Maybe late.
I say we go back
out in that field over there.
I say we go back to the cabin and try to look for more shit now that it's daytime.
Oh, he didn't disappear at the cabin. Do you
But
want to
the
go back to the
potion-
cabin, or do we
potion
want to
came
go?
from the cabin?
I want to find out what this potion is.
Start first.
Drink
What do
it.
you
Yeah,
do?
you're right.
I was told to
Or
grab my
whatever.
pickle.
Okay, so
You
And
fucked
I'm
up.
confused, and I feel like I need an
Last
adult.
night was at the cabin. Go back to the
It's
Start first. What do you do with the scene in front of you?
I don't know, man. I'm already lost and confused. I guess I kick Pickles away.
Kick Pickles.
Fuck!
pickle.
Oh shit! What the fuck was that about? Oh shit! It's me friends.
you coming with
He's
us, or are you gonna
Scottish?
stay passed out here? Yeah,
Oh,
he's
he's Australian, Cockney, whatever the hell I can think of it.
you coming with us, or you staying here?
Come with you for what?
Wake the fuck up.
What? I'm awake, mate. I'm awake. What?
We don't let hobos.
Everyone's mad because those churros gave you really gnarly goblin farts.
Man, I remember I was in the middle of a joke.
Loomis, give the man a shot. Wake him up.
I was like,
At this point,
Oh!
To this point, I would like to hit him with a fucking my flask.
you just passed him the
Hit him
flask.
with of super powered whiskey. It's a never-ending flask, so it never ends. It's an infinity flask.
You haven't been sharing, dude. The fuck?
What the fuck?
Can't have all my folks drunk as fuck. He's just a dumbass, and he took a bunch of it.
Oh, holy shit! Holy shit, mate!
Now
That's
he's
a
drunk.
fucking yeah. I'm right back in tip top. Holy shit! That thing didn't fucking end. I'm right back on tip top. If that's
on
how
the-
they say.
Back on the tippy top.
Now he's
Back on the tippy top.
now he's fucking drunk.
Now-
This is super powered.
Now
whiskey.
he's drunk, but as a goblin, he's perfectly coherent.
That's his equilibrium state.
Yeah, right. That's his neutral state.
He's half. Let's say he's half coherent.
Oh
He
shit!
can
mate.
share his opinions, but he's
Oh, I was.
he's drunk. He's drunk. He's stupid drunk.
I was in the middle of this joke, and it ended with like aristocrats, but I didn't entirely like understand
Hang on.
what was going.
Did you just tell us
Anyway.
only the punchline of a joke?
Yes,
no,
I
I'm pretty
did.
sure he told us to go watch the Aristocats.
Because if I told an actual aristocrats joke, we might be full on banned from Twitch. So I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I don't know, like it was like the mother and the father and the child. The mother was running around with knives. The child didn't have a head. The father was already throwing up on the mother. The mother tripped over and stabbed the child in the back of the head. And then
Sounds like a basic Tuesday night.
they stood up and bowed
Yeah,
and said,
yeah.
"The aristocrats."
Reminds me of dinner with my parents. Good
I could-
times.
Yeah, the actual aristocrats joke is
Okay,
infinitely more
guys.
fucked up.
What do we want to do as a party? Do we want to go?
What's up? You just say, where we go?
Wake the fuck up.
You're already yelling at me. Where the fuck we going?
Do we want to go to the cabin or do we want to go to Winston?
Why?
Oh, that's right. We should go to
Why?
Winston first.
So that we can
Stop
have
asking
another
questions,
sweet
people.
musical number. Duh.
Do we want to
Well,
go to the
we have
cabin
a
and
musical
investigate, or do
number?
we want to go to Winston first?
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Because maybe you're right. There could be something at the cabin.
Oh wait, I need my instrument.
There could be something at the
What's
cabin
that?
that we might have missed that we want to get.
Okay, the goat said something about a musical number. I was like, oh wait, I need my instrument.
Oh wait, you do.
Yeah.
I always want to just give you a drums. Like
See,
I said, everybody should just be proficient with instruments regardless of their class.
He is
because we
proficient
are-
with
Pickles, what did you decide to do? Like, besides kick Pickles awake, are we going somewhere, or are we staying here and interrogating the goblin?
We're not in a mission.
Yeah, we're not in initiative. Like, he was the one that was deciding what to do.
I was giving Giggles priority.
Yeah.
You should come find me.
Well, where are you?
Good question.
How the fuck do I know where to find
We're supposed to be like picking up on clues right now. But we haven't started.
Okay,
asking
guys,
any
I'll give you a
questions.
hint. That is like the next step.
You want to go to
Pickles,
the
where do we need to
tavern?
go?
Let's go to a tavern.
No, we need to go to the cabin.
Yeah, let's go to
Still
a
in the
tavern.
We're still in the tavern.
Let's
But
go
it's-
back to the
it's
square
Giggle's
one of a
decision now.
campaign.
We haven't left the tavern.
Not a bad idea, but it's,
3 fucking sessions. We haven't
I can
left the
I can
tavern.
work with what you give me. I can work with whatever you give me at this point. So Pickles wakes up and like, oh, what the fuck you talking about, mates? All right, let's go. But like, where are we going?
Harry, where do you want to go?
I'm following the crowd. Whatever's happening, I'm following the crowd. But I'll stay behind
Noah
because I'm
has
scared.
Sorry, Anakin has a.
What's wrong? I
What
don't
do you
even
want
know
to
what the
do?
fuck the problem is. And where the fuck's the Archbeard?
The Archbeard's gone.
Again, Pickles,
Why?
your
We
churros.
don't know why.
They gave
He
you
just
goblin
vanished.
gas. Everyone is not happy.
Oh,
He just vanished. We need to
oh,
find out what
that's the
happened.
problem. That the Archbeard is missing.
Yes.
Well, you didn't fucking relay
Yeah.
that to me, so I don't know why we're moving.
Sorry.
All right, so
A little,
uh,
a little dumb. We're a little panicked over here.
Where are we?
okay. Fuck.
It's the goats.
I cannot describe the throbbing fucking headache that I have right now, but that's
I thought he had the drink. You're fine.
you know that's a good point. I am fine.
All right, goat. Where are we headed? We're gonna follow the goat.
Into town or to the cabin?
What about your owl spirit friend that you kept mentioning last night? What's his name?
That
Winfred?
is a third option.
Winfred.
Winfred?
Wilson?
Winfred?
Winston.
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 That is-
Winston.
that is
What
a
about
third
Winston?
Option.
should go
Gart
see
just
Winston.
yells shush. My yeast is rising.
My yeast is rising.
I found my
That's-
sensitive spot and it has a
Sounds
rash.
personal.
That sounds like a you issue.
Same.
You should go see a doctor
After you tell
I
us where
named
to
my
go.
rash
after
Guillermo.
we go see Winston.
Right, I think that'd be a good.
That's a specialist visit. Rising? Yeah, but you know, there's this whole thing. You got to go to your personal doctor first, and they've got to recommend a specialist to you. Even though you could just go to the specialist yourself, but that's a higher company. that
no.
gets
See,
all your
here,
stuff.
the
You gotta
funny
pay the
thing
first
is that
doctor to
thankfully
tell
my
you, but the
specialist
second
happens to
doctor-
also be Winston himself. So it's kind of 2 birds, 1 stone, pun slightly intended to those who know.
Yeah.
Your primary care provider is Winston, is what you're telling us?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. So we can go see Winston. You can get your shit checked
My
out,
first
and
reference.
we can ask him what's going
My
on.
first
We need-
reference on
either
my
way-
resume is Winston.
Either way, we need to tell Winston that the Archbeard is gone.
All right, that makes sense to me. He seems like a rather powerful fella. As everyone comes to this conclusion, you look
a smart fella.
a fart smeller.
He sounds like a fart smeller.
That sounds like a fart smeller to me. Everybody turns to Malathis, who's kind of rolling her eyes in subtle defeat. I was trying to keep this from worrying him. I was trying to keep this out of his scope if it wasn't necessary, but
I think it is
I think it's
necessary.
necessary.
Well, do you have anything that's better than going to
No.
Winston? Do you have any other leads?
no, I put my hands up. I guess this
Do
is
you
the
guys
best.
agree that this is kind of necessary for Winston to know?
I mean, our wizard is missing, so...
It- Our sorcerer.
sorry. One of Winston's apostles or
One of
whatever.
acolytes.
Acolytes is missing. Winston should know.
That
Maybe he sent him somewhere. Who knows?
One of the 9 is missing.
Maybe we go there. Maybe we go to Winston and he
Well,
tells us that he
look,
sent
right
the
now it's
Archbeard
3v1,
somewhere
right?
on
Yeah.
some kind of a.
Malthus does
Mission.
kind of
And
tilt her.
besides, he's your brother. Why would Winston not be the first
I
person
would-
you turn to?
I think everyone else should get a vote on where to go.
I have always the trust that he's up to some bullshit that works out in the end, but then again, my faith in that is always 50-50. So,
Normally, when he's up to some bullshit, he tells somebody.
yeah,
so
well,
with
he
Malthus-
announces himself. That's my point
He
exactly.
would have at least told you if
yeah,
he was up to
that's
some bullshit.
exactly. So,
Would Malthus rather go to, like, say, the cabin than see Winston? Because Yarrick might agree with her.
Malthus wants to go to the cabin, but I will explain why we can't in a moment.
Why can't we go?
If we're insistent on
You
that,
mean, like,
because
above gold,
Malthus
are you saying,
is-
or-
I guess it would make sense now. Malthus is also in her studying of the village. She senses no trace of Archipede. No, even the same wisps that Anakin would have noticed. Nothing. And even looking out into the woods, that black anomaly that separated itself from the navy blue isn't there anymore. She can look out into the woods. There's nothing out there anymore, and she cannot comprehend how far the cabin actually was that we stumbled upon.
Not there.
It's there, but it's so distant that we can't trace ourselves back there. The fact that Anakin had a portal was almost a miracle. If not for an Arcana check, I would have had to.
Right.
The woods, the cabin in the woods, are so deep that we can't easily just we didn't map it out, so we can't map it out. But that won't be a problem for very long. That's all I want to reassure. I suppose, this does bring up a good point. Why hasn't he noticed?
Winston?
Winston.
Yeah,
Even if he does-
would he have tried to reach out to us?
Even if
He
he
would
doesn't
have reached out to.
even if he doesn't intervene, even if he says, handle it on your own, he would have said so.
So
Why
do-
doesn't he notice?
We need to call Winston.
do
we
we
need
all
to-
get a-
we
do
need
we
to
all get a
Winston.
vote on where to go?
I think everybody is.
Or do
almost,
we have to go to
I
Winston?
suppose.
I think so far majority rules that we should go see Winston. Is everybody?
We could have a vote,
Do
but
we want to have a vote, or do we want to split the party, or do we want to just? What do we want to do?
Split the party.
Because this is urgent. He is missing. We need to move.
Never
We need to
split
move.
the party.
Never
But we can
split
all
the
have a
party.
different vote. But if more people vote for one thing, then we all go
Right.
to one thing.
That's why I said, do we want to vote? Because if we vote, that's it. That's it.
Yarrick is gonna go to vote.
I'm just gonna
He's
say
gonna
the
vote to go
Winston
find
thing
the
is not
cabin.
optional, so everybody has to be there.
The Winston
it
thing is not.
is optional.
I'm going. To
But it
Winston.
would be a mistake.
I'm barging into Winston's quarters regardless.
I think we're going. I'm going to Winston.
Okay.
I'm not smart enough to know what to do. Winston needs to tell me what to do.
Lemus approaches Malthus, just kind of takes her on the shoulder, like, all right, let's go. We got to do this. Let's go. Lemus takes priority, and Lemus and Malthus head forward to the center of town. Malthus, from the top of my script here, Malthus leads the party back into the village proper, and eventually to a ginormous oak tree. You would have seen this oak tree in the distance from the carnival. Standing at the center of town, standing taller than any other building or structure around it, and with
we came back on.
sorry,
Tree we
that's
came
the
back
tree
on.
we came back from. It was the middle of the night, so we didn't pay it much attention. But the portal that you
your
came
portal
back from
teleports you to Winston's house.
in front of the tree on the ground. Yes. Each branch is large enough to support a home unto itself. A huge winding ramp scales all the way up this tree, standing nearly 200 feet, so taller than a natural tree.
Okay.
Malthus looks back at Lemus, looks back at everybody. Maybe you should write this down as Winston speaks. And silently walks up the ramp, and everybody follows. As we make our way up, we ascend above all of Highbridge, and we can see the full expanse of the village around us. As we reach the top of the tree, we come across a wide and flat clearing, as if the top of the tree was sawed off. That's not what happened, but that's what it looks like. The branches continue for another 20 feet or so to form a wall of leaves and branches with the sky still exposed. Animals of all kinds are just hanging around in this area. Bears, cats, dogs, pigs, apes, goats. Some of them are clearly meditating, sitting in solemnity to themselves, and some are in...
Sorry, is that the top of the tree?
This is at the very top of the tree. The very top of the tree is a wide clearing with branch walls. All sorts of animals are just chilling. Some of them are clearly meditating, and some of them are in quiet conversation, maybe mental conversation with each other. It becomes clear to the party that this is a sanctuary for druids. Those born of Highbridge would already know this. This is a sanctuary for druids. Everybody around you is a druid. High up in the sky, Winston's silhouette is a bit bigger.
A fucking bunch of furries living their life.
Just living their life. Winston's silhouette is a little bit bigger, still looming in circles. In the middle of this clearing is a shallow platform, almost like a stage. And at the center of this stage is a giant branch that stands tall and hooked, shaped perfectly for a large bird to rest upon.
Well, obviously we go and stand there.
Yeah.
Malithys has the happiest, the most innocent, the most relaxed expression you've ever seen on her face. Typically, she has her resting witch face. She has her solemn, neutral face, but here she's a schoolgirl. She's completely wide-eyed and happy. Her hands are folded in front of her. Carrie, I think, might be quick to follow that, where she is just as admirative of Winston.
I would like to call Winston down to talk.
You would, wouldn't you?
Like to call
Everybody-
Winston to the stand?
Malithys raises her hand as everybody, I think, in their own way, kind of, all right, let's do this. Like, Winston, where are you? Everybody in their own way kind of calls. Malithys raises up her hand. She walks and approaches the stage and just stares up at the sky. And you notice the silhouette slow and then descend. And then slowly, it feels abrupt, but he does it with grace. He approaches and lands onto the branch. You feel a slight gust of wind whip your clothes back, but not enough to push you back in any way. You see Winston, a giant owl, standing on the perch of the branch. A giant owl spirit, but a giant owl. Winston corrects himself onto the branch, ruffles his feathers a bit, and then opens his eyes and looks at everybody in the party. Sends a message to everybody's mind simultaneously, effortlessly. Hello there, friends. I bid you welcome to my beautiful village.
He's got.
And of course, I hope last night's festival was a joy for everyone involved. What brings you all the way up Hydra for a visit for me this morning?
We all approach this.
Everybody approaches and can speak. You can speak out loud. You don't have to speak.
I
in
would
minds.
like to tell him to. I would like to tell whoever has the potion over doing.
First,
Tell him that RJP disappeared
And that's the first thing
after having this potion in his possession.
but you were gonna say first. I want to fight Winston.
I want to hit Winston
Roll
with
for
my axe.
initiative.
Winston's
Do
my
I
good
have the
Winston's
potion?
Winston's my friend.
I've seen Winston's sheet. Okay, he's got his own sheet, and Rob's D&D and Beyond. Just saying.
I skipped over
I
something.
think that instant you become hostile
Trying to
towards
say
when the entire party would feel.
Literally business partners. I have no reason to kill. Turns against the party.
What are you saying, Carrie?
What's up?
What?
Were you
Here's-
saying something, Sammy?
You're asking me what I said?
Yeah.
I was asking who has the potion and is it me?
Who has
No one
the
has
potion?
no one has the potion. I'm sorry. skipped over that.
We
I
didn't
think
grab
she
it.
did.
I was gonna say like I
But
know
didn't
I was
Malothy
distracted, I was
no,
getting my
RGP
food, but
had the
like
potion,
that I
and it's
think
abandoned in
would
the
certainly be
field.
me task, like going
Nobody
up to
went
the
to go
potion.
collect it.
We don't have the potion.
Nobody
I was
had the
gonna go
potion.
and look for it.
You were gonna, and I apologize. We went straight to the center of town for that. So
Yeah. We
used
can
to
just
look
say
for
that I did it.
Alright.
It doesn't
I
have to be a
also
big thing
skipped
of me.
over
Like
one
I can just
thing.
collect whatever's left. Like yeah.
So what we're gonna end up having to do is either going back.
Going back
Or-
for it, yeah. I mean,
As-
we wouldn't have like stumbled upon it on our way back to the village from the campsite.
Everybody roll perception.
That's if we want to rewind, we can. Because
I would say
if we want to
rewind,
rewind
'cause
a
I-
little,
I mean,
we
that's
can.
that's what I figured would
nothing wrong
happen
with
if
that.
if any of us were
Yeah.
like looking for the potion that he dropped at any time, but I don't know if it was confirmed whether or not he drank it. I think it was just.
He didn't say he
feeling.
drank the
He-
whole thing.
He,
Like,
yeah,
if
he
anybody was
said
gonna
he-
find
Well-
it, Malithus would have found it, right?
we
Well, yeah, that's
yes,
what I'm
but
saying.
also
Maltese
we
was
as a party could still like
Hold on,
we're
what'd you
still as a
say?
group.
well, I'm saying we could rewind a little bit because in my head I'm saying Maltese saw the potion or saw that RGP was missing, assumed it was him taking the potion, and if that spread word to the rest of the party, me definitely Carrie would be like, okay, let me go search that because I always had a suspicion from the start that this potion isn't good. That's why I did purify. We did the sense for good and evil, whatever.
We could have like
Like,
packed up
okay.
and noted
In the back of my
stuff.
head, I've always had a suspicion about this potion, so that would be my first thing to go
It
to it
sound like
and
she
collect
had
whatever's
it.
left.
We're talking about
Yeah.
what potion. So whoever found it, I think, would have been given to her in her possession.
Malithus. I mean, if any one of us
No,
had
we
found it,
we ended the night with RGP putting it in his robe.
and then when he drank it, you said it was left in.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
But then
Yeah,
we
you
were
did.
talking-
Yeah, you
we were
did.
talking-
After that.
we were talking about looking for it the next day. and
Okay,
she's
okay.
saying
Yeah.
her character would
Her
have said,
character
"Yeah, let's
would
look for
have
that
it.
potion."
Okay. Okay. That's,
Yeah.
I'm following.
So like I feel like
Yeah.
on our way between the campsite, which is where we were all sleeping, to the village, which is the way that he was heading, right? Any one of us that was looking for that potion would have found it, especially maybe Malithus, because she's his sister.
yes.
So maybe she can kind of sense
Yes.
like, oh, he
And
was.
would have given
he
it
was
to
here.
Carrie.
You could all
She's
roll a
the
perception
potion.
check right now, and whoever gets the highest.
And you don't need
finds the
you don't need a
potion.
perception check. I could say you just find it.
I
Yeah,
think
but I
Carrie
can say
would
whoever
have
gets
it.
the highest finds the potion.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say is I think
Well, that would
Carrie.
be Malithus because she has a 19. She has passive perception of 19. So
What I was gonna say
Right.
is I think
See,
Carrie
there
should
you
have
go.
it at the end of the day
There's the explanation.
because she's the potion
okay,
expert.
okay. I think this will work because I need
That was
Yeah.
my thought when I said give the potion to
yeah.
Winston. Is Carrie's gonna give the potion.
Carrie's gonna have it on her. Okay. I need
What?
Amber back for this because this is the part that I also skipped. I have a way to introduce her. Okay, so rewind.
Is her character a druid? Is that why we're up here
No.
and you made that point?
No,
That's how I wanna on above table. That's how I wanna speak to Winston. Is they are infatuated by Winston.
You want
You
to
have
speak
a
to him like you're a
professional
level.
relationship.
I'm a professional
Yeah,
professional
a business
relationship.
relationship,
Like,
level
yeah.
playing field.
I
Like,
care
a
about.
respect, but
There's a equal respect. I respect him. He respects me. I want to talk to him.
Yeah.
There's this problem. We need to solve it. What's your thoughts?
right. Okay, rewind a little. Before
you're hunter, like a monster hunter or something, head of a guild or something
I'm
like that.
head of the guild.
head
that
of the
hunts.
hunters, head of the hunters guild. Yes,
There's
but
a-
in his nature, he's an assassin.
There's a side note to that of like I was once part of the Assassins Guild.
I'm trying to figure out a way that I could like
It is I.
fit my barbarian.
You are here.
in with
I'm
somebody.
here.
I mean, if I
Well, you could be part of
if I
the
had
Thieves
been in
Guild,
front of
which
Winston
is
before, I don't
Good
know.
point.
hired
because
by
I have high,
his-
I have a high
I
stealth,
take-
which is weird.
I
I
have
take
high-
Thieves Guild
Yeah,
people
exactly.
Yeah.
Malithus are not
to hide when I need to get something done.
undying admiration.
created
for
a
him.
strategy.
That doesn't mean
Yeah, I think everybody, our whole party does, right?
right. Yeah, you have an admiration for him, but it doesn't have to be the same like complete in awe that the twins have.
There's nobody here that has beef with Winston, right? Or is that
Not right out the gate.
no?
I hate
No.
birds, dude.
I hate birds.
I don't know if we talked about this, but I'm also afraid of birds.
Me too.
I can hear you.
All right.
Okay, rewind a bit because there are some important things to insert in this moment. First off, on the way, because it was somewhat easy in between the field of the campsite and the carnival, we discover the potion. We find the potion. And Malathes already assumed she was correct. He must have done something. He must have gotten curious and had taken it.
Which us
So-
finding the potion would lead to us being like,
Bringing
oh,
it to
there
Winston.
is a problem.
There
we
is
should
a
bring this
problem.
to Winston and like inform him of what's going on. I almost said Wilson.
Wilson.
Wilson. I know a Wilson, but
Exactly.
fucking Wilson
Part
ruined
of my
my
fault.
game
I
night.
assumed we had the
Living in my head.
Yes,
rent
that's
free.
okay. That's okay. We would collectively decide Carrie would be the best. She knows how to handle potions. She has the satchel, so she can store it completely safe. We enter town. We reach Pickles. We come to the conclusion that we should approach Winston, despite Malathes just trying to keep it from his concern, hoping she can solve the problem without getting him involved, but defaulting that, like, yeah, we might need his help. As we approach Winston's tree, we see somebody else already a couple of steps up the ramp. She sees us approaching the ramp and kind of pauses nervously. Like she's not hiding anything, but she was just hoping this would be a private meeting. RGP, no, RGP's not in Malathes.
This group of 8 mysterious fucking warriors of shit
Yeah.
walking up to her.
Malathes makes eye contact with her and sends a message over to her mind. I know you. I recognize you. You've been here before. Lane backs down off of the ramp and don't have to give in-depth description, but who do we see walking up the ramp of Winston's tree?
Oh, sorry. You're talking.
It's okay, it's okay.
I was like, what were you talking
Who
about?
do we see before us planning a meeting with Winston? A person.
Person.
An elf, if I remember correctly.
An
An
elf.
elf.
Yes. Actually.
Go ahead. I know I just kind of dropped this on you, but this is the moment where I think the party bumps into Amber's character.
I was gonna say
This
this
is
didn't
what she
happen.
looks.
Here's what she looks like. Bring it to the battle camera.
Up a little.
Ah,
There you go.
Right
there
there.
we go. That's what she.
Perfect.
So
I was gonna say, if this
long
didn't
black
happen,
flowing
Long
hair,
Long
and
black
purple
hair,
and
purple
purple
Right.
eyes.
I think that's what everybody would
And
notice. first
pale
off the bat,
skin.
Like, holy shit, okay.
Okay.
She got purple
fucking
eyes. Yeah,
eyes
that's it.
purple.
Yeah, that's
Purple
not
ass eyes.
Necessarily, something you see all the time.
Right? Malathes notices the long black hair. Be like,
Can you get the door?
I recognize you and I like you.
Nobody else in the party has seen her before, though.
Nobody else in the party immediately
Okay.
like
So I'm gonna
recognizes
say,
her. So,
I'm sorry,
Ma-
but I don't remember. You see a lot of people.
And then
Malathes messages to your brain. You visit here often, or as a young child. Like you were young, and so was I. I know your
Creepy.
face. Okay, are you also here to see Winston
I
by
am.
chance? I take it you know him. Take it, no. You the Tohini princess. Oh, then, yeah, your parents would visit here all the goddamn time. They know Winston. Okay, yeah, you're just looking to speak with him too.
Indeed.
That's a great way to approach royalty.
She just kicks him away like peasant.
Peasant.
Gart gestures to the rest of the party. Wait, I think someone has seen us.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Stop.
So wait, does Malathes tell us all that this is a princess?
Yeah, Malathes kind of relays, oh, this is a family friend. This is someone Winston knows. I've seen her. I don't
Wait, did you
If
Lane.
he tells somebody that
Wait.
that she's a
Did
princess.
somebody
Yes.
say the word princess?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Drops out.
we all gesture. a
Everyone-
fucking-
right?
we all bow.
The four of you are
Right?
pretty
Like-
fucking noble in that. So all four of you just completely bow.
Like,
in
oh
the
shit,
sense of
this is royal.
Most of us are
Lemus-
warriors.
Lemus
so-
tips his hat.
I just
Lemus folds his arms and tips his
feel
hat.
awkward about that.
Yeah, this is a
Maybe that's
family.
what you were calling it.
This is a
Yeah.
family friend. We haven't contacted too much, but I know I've seen you, and Winston's told us about the Umbra Kingdom, the entire domain that he's made peace with in the past. So okay, you were here last night.
Oh wait, I thought she.
We didn't even
Oh,
see
he
you.
tries to make eye.
Wow, we had like a whole damn night, and you had your own.
I tend to hide in the shadows.
Win any owl tokens by chance? And Lane pulls out 10 owl tokens of her own that she won throughout the carnival.
That's
Capping,
nothing.
capping off our total at 50 owl tokens, which are inspiration tokens, if you know what those are. Yeah. Oh, damn, well, I mean, intervene, but, we have a bit of a problem, and I didn't want to drop it on Winston. Or she's still speaking in your mind, so only you hear this. We have a bit of a problem. My brother's missing. I don't know why. I need to talk to Winston. So, all due respect, whatever it is you have to talk about with Winston, if you wouldn't mind just tagging along with us as we do so. No, your intention was to just say goodbye as you were leaving, so you had like no
Yeah.
real. You had no real intention of seeing Winston. You were just gonna say bye, Uncle Winston, as you left. So, he's a dead owl, actually.
Spirit.
That makes it better.
Spirit.
He's a
So-
couple in spirit.
Okay, and now, having properly rewinded, Lane Tohini has joined the party. A cleric sorcerer.
Yes.
A cleric sorcerer. We have a second cleric
And
of the party.
And the second sorcerer.
And a second sorcerer. For when that
Technically,
matters.
it's a sorcerer cleric.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Sorcerer first, then cleric.
That's kind of me
That
too. I'm
goes
an
actually
artificer,
well.
then a cleric. So
Sorry, what?
I'm a cleric second too. So
I know, right?
I'm
So
an, I'm an
all of our-
artificer, then a cleric.
Which I
So
like.
Together
that
we have a
no-
full cleric.
Yeah.
Awesome. Together we have one full
We have
cleric.
one full cleric and a paladin, so like. Okay, having that introduced, we are now fully adjusted. We are
have, like,
now
3 full bards.
3 full bards. We are now walking up the winding tree.
Fucking thing, dude. It gets
I
me
need,
every
I,
time.
need, I need to move that. I know I do. It's
It's
in
gotta
my,
go to
it's
the
in
other
my own
side.
way. We are now at the top of the tree, clearing all together. Same thing applies. We see Winston's silhouette in the sky. We all kind of mentally wait in patience as Malathi steps forward and summons him. He descends in slow circles and perches onto the branch. Hello there, friends. I bid you welcome to my beautiful village, and of course, I hope last night's carnival was a joy for everyone involved.
And so how come your Scottish accent goes in and out?
Because all birds in D&D are Scottish for some reason.
Would like to ask Winston.
I am inebriated, and I am trying my best.
It's a fake accent.
It smells and it does weird noises. Because birds in D&D for some reason are Scottish.
I would like to ask Winston to cut the shit.
He hasn't done any shit. I asked you, why are you here?
Winston, we have a problem. The Archbeard is gone.
I'm gonna ask. The
What brings you up all Hydra for a visit this morning?
Orange Beard is gone.
On a real note, I would like to say Winston. I would like to tell Winston RJP's gone. I'm gonna assume that he took a magic potion. If I could see it.
So what happened? What happened is we had this run-in with this drow in the woods, highest Pablau. I don't know if you've heard of him.
For blood, the psycho drow.
Yeah. He was crazy.
He's real.
He took a bunch of shots to the head, dude. He did not want to go down.
Blimey.
He's real. We saw him in person, but he had this
I'll
vial
show you this.
on him that said it was for the dragon blood,
A bunch of decks.
and
Searching for dragon blood.
yeah, and RGP took it, and now he's gone.
The lad is missing, is he?
Yes, he's gone. We don't know where he is.
I hadn't noticed. Of course, I see now he's not with you lot now, but how long you reckon he's been gone?
A few hours, maybe.
6, 8.
Yeah. Since through the night.
You have to wait more than 48 for a missing wizards report.
Well, that's why we're not going to the cops, Gart.
God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm the sheriff here, and that's bullshit.
It's 48 hours to report unless the police are the one that report it.
Multiple council members standing here.
Right,
Come on.
The police were the
Yeah,
witness.
we're 8 of 9. Like, come on.
He was the life of the carnival. He
Wait, you're
was.
telling me all of us are the council? Is that what this is?
Pretty much. More or less.
We're Winston's trusted. I mean, this is a fucking nomad village. So
there-
like, he
Well,
trusts you as much as he
I guess-
trusts anyone.
I guess Korak wouldn't be on the council.
Korak is more in line with mercenary.
I was
Like
gonna say,
how
I'm
he
more
would
part
treat-
of like the army.
Egg is on.
Yeah.
I mean,
He
Anakin
would
is,
be the least.
Anakin, I
He
think,
wouldn't
is
be on the
that.
council.
I would be on the
in-between where
council,
he
but I'd be
trusts
like-
you, but he treats you
Yeah,
like a
like
mercenary.
a general or something.
Egg and Korak are mercenaries.
He'd be under me.
You
as
live
far
here.
as-
Yeah.
Right. You answer to Sam.
I'd be a sergeant out there somewhere.
Right, that would
answering
be-
to
that would be
somebody,
one way to
some
do it.
other mercenary somewhere.
Yeah, and Winston trusts you, but he doesn't see you as a child of the village. He sees you as a worker of the village, and he respects you in that regard. But you still have a leaf on his tree, put it that way. You still have a leaf of protection on his tree, which nobody asked about High Yggdra. That's my tree. That's my mirror image of Yggdrasil itself. But
I would like to ask Winston. I would like to ask the person to come forth and give Winston the potion.
Gary to give the potion.
Gary,
Yeah,
Gary takes the
yeah,
potion
yeah,
out
I
of
was
her,
just-
out of her satchel, gives it to Winston. It's not full. He did take. It does look like it was from what we saw
half
last. It
spilled,
does-
half
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, you
it's
could tell that a
spilled.
finger
It's
drop
not
was
as
taken
full
out
as
of it.
it was earlier.
Oh, he was the life of the carnival. He was. He must have been left without a word, which is highly unlikely for a bard sorcerer, if you know what I mean. It's a rather loud combination of classes. Or he's been affected by a magic outside of my knowledge. Winston takes the potion, now in his claws, evaluates it for a bit. This is a potion of translocation. It is completely benign, it is mundane, it has no intention, it has no vile manipulation unto itself, but it is a potion of translocation. So if the lad took this potion, it moved him. And that's all it did.
So let's take it and go to him.
Everyone-
Moved it
Hold
where?
on, everyone close your eyes. Everyone quickly, close your eyes and focus. Winston. Korak.
I got one eye open. Just like,
Winston lets everybody into his perspective as he closes his eyes.
I don't trust this thing. Don't do anything weird, Winston.
He looks down on the
like birds.
village, and what he sees is similar to an infrared map of magic, with colors of varying peaks and valleys of red to green to blue, representing the magic that flows throughout all of this village.
He's got infrared security cameras above the village.
More or less.
He's got
To him-
satellite surveillance.
To him, nothing looks out of the ordinary. No colors or patterns or swirls or nothing that he's not used to. Everything looks chaotic to you, but you feel his security like this is how it should look. Everything is
Well, yeah,
as it
everybody's
should
got
be.
some magic walking around. So
Yeah,
there's a bunch of magic all over the place.
Right, he powers the village. Everybody uses magic. Everything is fluctuating, but there's no magic I don't recognize. There's no magic outside of my perception. He then turns his attention to the woods. And in contrast to the village, the woods are once again that dark, misty, navy blue-black. Not pitch black, but a dark, misty blue-black. Occasionally, in the vast distance beyond Highbridge, beyond this plane, what he can see, there's the occasional small spurt of RGB smoke. Red, green, blue, rainbow smoke that just
LGBT
poofs.
smoke.
LGBTQ smoke that just poofs every once in a while.
They're having a gay parade.
They're having a gay parade.
Sorry.
These spots and these woods.
What do you think the carnival was for?
What do you think the carnival's for? It's a parade.
Yeah, it's the parade.
These spots and this vastness of black grayness.
Gaze over here, furries over here.
Gaze to the left of me, furries to the right.
Maybe
Here I am.
Maybe they can help. Maybe they're there.
This is what Winston studies when he's in the air, when he's doing his circles. This is what he studies. Yes, he studies the gaze. He studies the vastness. He studies the anomalous void of magic that surrounds Highbridge.
Oh, yeah.
You okay, Sam? He studies the vastness, the vast void of magic. Now, Winston is an old sage. He died at the ripe age of 100, 120, something like that. He is an old
Probably gonna
sage,
edit my treasure deck more time before I start playing it.
but he is a new spirit.
At the table.
He had only died within the past 5-10 years or so. So he's still
Now
new
on Arena
to his.
is pretty good.
You're
Sorry.
being picked up by the mic. And I am losing my train of thought. I'm sorry. I'm really trying.
No, I'm sorry. Please continue.
He is. Winston is an old man sage, very wise in his magic, but he is an infant spirit. He is still new to his powers, and there's still quite a lot of magic that he doesn't understand. So, the vast void that surrounds Highbridge, he is not entirely familiar with. It is a black-gray vastness of emptiness.
Not just space.
It's more or less just space, but not pitch black, not void, empty space. You can see, you can see swirling clouds.
Yeah.
You can see movement. You can't discern the movement. You don't know what it is,
Colors.
but stare at the void long enough, you see swirling, and eventually you see spurts of RGB. You see spurts of rainbows spurting from it. That's what he is studying in the air at all
Are
times.
these universes being?
Maybe. Maybe Highbridge was built in a place that even Winston didn't understand.
Okay.
You guys all see this? He studies, he's just, for minutes, for an extensive period of time, he's studying this gray expanse, this gray-blue expanse, until he notices one small anomaly. A small, almost microscopic rip. Darker, nearly pitch black, compared to the void surrounding it. From his perspective up here, it's less than an inch tall and paper thin. But Winston stops scanning the horizon and focuses on it. Everybody, please make an Arcana check.
D20.
A D20 plus Arcana.
Which would be based off what?
Intelligence.
Not 20.
Holy shit, dude.
Ah! Crit 1. And I have +7.
Second nat 20 of the night. Good job, Josh. Good job.
Right, second nat 20 from Josh, and it's
You know
on an
what?
ability.
No, I'm not doing that.
Good
That's
shit.
giving me
Arcana,
advantage on
minus
Arcana.
2.
Doesn't matter. Nat
18.
20, you make it.
Wow. Okay, so what else?
Wow.
Alright.
11 plus 6
And that
is
one.
17.
So
Got
y'all-
that one.
Y'all either fail or succeed. That's there's no in between here.
What's 17?
That's funny. So okay.
What's 17?
17. Okay.
Good first impression, huh?
I got an 11 though.
Korak, Anakin,
I got a 7.
Yarrick.
Yes.
Anybody else above a 15?
No.
No.
I got a
Ooh,
crit
an
1.
inspiration token.
Okay. One. Another one.
I got a 1.
Another one.
And my Arcana is +7.
Inspiration
Oh,
token.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
That sucks.
Should I?
12 plus.
He said that we have inspiration tokens.
You do.
I can
You
just
can use.
keep going.
We did.
Yep. You can keep going.
Make sure you tell him because he has to
Yeah.
keep
I
track.
have to keep track of them.
Yeah, anybody
I
else
got
want
a
to use
14.
inspiration?
Well, I think I'm gonna use another one.
Another one? It's a
more
1?
inspiration.
Is it another
Yeah,
one?
that's one.
Do it again.
But you can.
We've got like 40 of them.
Yep.
Is it
There we go.
14.
Four,
32.
14, there we go.
Oh
there
yeah,
we go.
Rob. Take
16.
3 tokens off from me. You used 3.
19, and I got 2 tokens taken off from me.
Okay. You ever gonna
Damn.
keep your fail?
2 tokens
You-
taken
you
off
can-
of the
you
group.
He didn't get a fail. He got a 17.
Oh, you didn't fail. Oh,
11
that's right.
plus 6. He got a 17.
Anybody else, you can use tokens
You can use
if you
tokens.
so wish.
If you want to
Two
reroll.
tokens
I'll use a
taken off
token.
from me.
because I
I
don't
got a
accept
19.
that.
Fuck you.
Okay,
might as well
Sammy,
use
go ahead.
them.
22.
Okay.
It'll be nice to get to a point where we don't have any tokens left to spend for the day.
Gart and salmon. Gart and egg.
14.
14.
Plus.
I rolled a 1, so
Damn, another not one.
You using a token or you gonna keep it?
We should make it.
keep it.
Gonna keep it?
Just like almost collapsed on the table.
Yeah, he's stumbling. I can tell. Okay.
It's
As Winston focuses on the anomaly, anybody who got below a 15, you hear in your mind, button would play. That same screech you heard earlier when Malanthes was focusing on
oh my
highest
god,
Fablau.
highest Fablau.
And you take 1d4 of damage.
1D.
Anybody
That's how it
anybody
was.
below
No,
15,
no,
not you.
no.
Not you.
Oh.
Take 1d4 of damage, psychic damage, if that matters.
Remember, is this?
One.
Damage, but I didn't take.
you
1,
didn't take it.
1,
Later.
1.
1 damage.
And that's. What did you?
Everybody that
Nine.
passes is able to accurately pinpoint, including Anakin, is able to perceive that the slit that Winston was staring at is approximately 100 feet behind Highest Fablau's cabin, which you are also able to pinpoint. Passive perception 18. Anybody?
Mm-mm. I have
Well,
13.
Oh,
Nothing? Okay.
Nope.
I don't think I add anything to it.
Malanthes notices something strange, but is still hyper focused on Winston and does not share quite yet.
With them.
1d4 if you passed. Were you here for the roll? Yeah, you passed. Did you beat a 15? I forget. You beat a 15, so nothing. Okay, fine. Everybody who failed takes a 1d4 of psychic damage. Because I'll explain it this way. The message that Winston received was so intrusive that anybody who failed the check took damage from it. As the screech... I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to bring this.
9:30. Yeah. Yeah, and I can give you. Yeah, absolutely. I can fill in for you. I'll give you. Update you on what
Alright.
happens if you step away. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. We're not.
In my
We
10 minutes.
we might end the session approaching combat. But we're not going to get into any intricate combat tonight.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. So that's perfectly fine. Yeah.
Thank
As this screech enters people's minds, Winston also snaps his
Whoa.
focus. Everybody loses the vision. Everybody returns back to the top of the tree, and that's what they can see. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Did anyone else hear that?
That was screech.
Well, this isn't any good. I'm sorry to have put you through that. As everybody kind of looks amongst themselves and intervenes on what just happened, Winston locks his focus back to the spot without you for a moment.
But yeah, it was next to the cabin, right? We all saw it next to the cabin.
Behind.
Not everybody saw that, but you. You and everybody who passed.
Guys, there was like a
Oh,
rip
yeah, we should
in the,
tell
yeah,
them.
Yeah,
so we should inform them.
relay
inform
the
them,
information.
yes.
Everybody who passed sees what happened.
Everybody who didn't, I would.
So there was
we
like
would all
a
tell them.
yeah.
Yeah. So you relay,
You see that?
you
there
now-
was like a rip in the. I don't know.
which
Like
above
the
table
space
this is
blanket
why I
that you
didn't
are.
want you to go to the cabin.
Okay.
If you went for the cabin, I would have gotten you lost because you don't know where it is.
Okay.
Now you know exactly where it is in relation to this slit and in relation to the borders of the carnival. You were able to perceive, more or less, you were able to pinpoint where these locations are.
So we all know how to get there.
You all know how to get there now.
I think we should go investigate that cabin, guys.
I think we should
I
take
would
a
like
vote.
to ask Winston what his perception
We
on
should
all
gear
this
up.
is.
Winston once again snaps as you guys are talking. I can't focus on it properly, but fortunately that means I have a pretty good idea on what we're dealing with. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on your perspective of things. He looks down at Malathes and Carrie, standing with full attention. My loves, you know the stories I've told you in your childhood. Stories of Shadowfell domains. Malathes slowly nods. There are magics.
Assuming I know.
Carrie, what?
I'm assuming I know
Yes,
too.
assuming you know, but you kind of you tune out to those stories. You don't pay attention as much. But Malathes nods in curiosity. There are magics from worlds I dare not tamper with, and magics that wish not to be understood themselves. In my experience, the sensation this anomaly just gave us is the type to be avoided at all costs. Of all the domains you can wind up in, there are reasons we don't go to Ravenloft.
That's a Half-Life reference.
Ravenholm?
Ravenloft, excuse me.
Ravenloft?
There's a reason we don't.
Ravenloft.
Why don't we go to Ravenloft?
Of all the domains you could wind up in, there are reasons we don't go to Ravenloft.
I would like to tell Winston, as always, I'm not leaving a man behind.
But,
This journey must be taken up.
but, I have no other suggestion than to investigate it yourselves. I would certainly join you, of course, but it would put the whole village at risk. If I left Hydra to seek out a power that could potentially make its way here, you understand? All it would take is for me to leave the door wide open and unlocked, and it would make its way in.
I would like to nod my head towards him and say this deed will be done.
Orak, being literal, just goes, just lock the door then.
I was literally thinking that. I'm not even fucking kidding.
I was hoping I would cue that
I'm
in you.
literally in my head like you could just lock the door.
Just lock the door. It's a metaphor, lad. I am the door. If I leave if I leave the doors unlocked.
Does anybody else have any better ideas?
But of course I cannot leave you in good faith without some gifts. The suggestion would be, unfortunately, to investigate it yourselves.
Okay.
Now, for you, lass, Malathes, I noticed you called my attention first. These spells I've been meaning to share with you anyways, so it feels appropriate now. Is a better time than ever. Malathes, without question, just holds out her spell book, and Winston waves his huge wing over it with a magical wisp dust falling everywhere over everybody. Winston teaches Malathes minor illusion, shield, druidcraft, and create or destroy water. 4 fundamental spells that she should have anyway, but mechanically, Winston taught her them. Just a few essentials to get you out of there, and that you ought to have by now. Use them well. All right, who's next? Winston
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
gazes down upon the village, and he has a vague understanding of everybody in the party, but he quickly snaps his attention over to Lane. You'll have to forgive me, lass. I know I recognize you.
Uncle Winston.
You'll have to forgive me, lass. I'm new to this whole spirit thing. I don't quite. I know I recognize you, but jog my memory a bit.
I'm from Umbra.
Oh my goodness, the Tohini princess!
The wee princess from.
Oh, the wee princess of Tohini!
My character just kind of.
Oh my goodness, your parents held me in such a tribe and tribulation in the past, y'all. You'll always be a princess to me, dear. Oh my goodness, it's such a pleasure to see you again.
What did you say? You're not a princess?
No. I just said my character just goes.
She just face
Oh,
plants.
okay.
Hey, you're technically like a queen now, aren't you? You're in charge
It
of...
depends on what part of her life.
That's up to you. That's complete. From what Winston
Like mom and dad are still alive, but they don't run things anymore.
Winston remembers you as a child and remembers your parents,
Yeah.
but who knows how long ago that was? That's up to you.
Because you're an elf, yeah. You got
Why don't we just do like he's in the process of being like in charge. Like she's kind of
They're like slowly like easing into
Transitioning,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
transitioning.
I can tell by your outfit you're going through the extensive training of becoming a warrior princess yourself. How are the parents doing? How's
they're not exactly happy that I chose this route, but
Oh, that's a shame.
after going to war and bringing back a victory, finally accepted it.
It's better. It's easier said than done, but stick through. I'll see to it that they're proud of you in the end, even if it doesn't feel it now. It's always a pleasure to see you as a completely unexpected surprise. I didn't notice you at the carnival last night. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I wanted to come by and, help out the area. It's been a while since I've been around. So.
Oh, that's brilliant. I apologize. I was so busy last night with my usual, my musings. I have a bit of an obsession with the study of magic itself, so I was a bit caught up in my studies last night. All the same, I think I have just the thing that you might be interested in.
Yeah.
Winston tucks into his wing on the side. This was a children's toy that I had developed, but it had been recalled for being a mite too dangerous to the public. Can't quite understand. I call it the yo-yo rock. He hands you a rock. And give it a throw. Throw it straight into the air. You throw it, and as soon as it reaches the apex of its height, it snaps out of existence and back into your hand. The yo-yo rock. Throw it. And as soon as it claps into your hand, it snaps back into her hand.
That was cool.
The yo-yo rock. Do what you will with it, it'll always return to your hand. I don't know why this would be recalled as some sort of dangerous children's toy. I think it's fun.
I throw it and try to slingshot.
Yeah, you slingshot, it goes and goes, and it completely disappears from sight. And after a second of silence, back in your hand. Yo-yo rock.
That's gonna put this in my pocket for
I have a
now.
question for you.
Yeah.
Where's your character from?
Umbra.
Umbra.
The Umbra domain.
Is it like a village,
UMBRA.
city?
Or what?
Kingdom.
Yeah. Thank you.
Trying to keep them.
Well, I see I finally have use for that thing. I'm kind of disappointed it didn't make it a market, but, now that'll make use as a weapon. Who's next? Winston looks around. He's kind of, almost picking favorites at this point, but then he notices. He kind of flinches, almost the same recognition that he had in Lynn. Giggles! Giggles, my old friend, what you doing here? What you doing these days? What are they calling you?
Giggles.
Who?
Gart kind of looks up at Winston with a confused
Who the
look.
fuck? Why the fuck? Why?
Oh, shite. I apologize, lad. I've only been a spirit for quite a few years. I'm still new to this whole experience. I've not been dead very long yet. This whole new spirit world connect. You might not recognize me, son, but we've met before in a different timeline. We've met before in a different life. Yeah, I was alive as a wee owlbear cub at the time.
Who you say again?
Anyway, sorry to bombard you with the details.
No. You can't ignore this. Who? Who do you think I was?
You recognize the name Giggles?
A guard just totally dissociates.
I picture the giggles with like a goblin. Something.
You'll know in time, lad, but trust me, I recognize you. We're allies, you and I. You have no quarrels about that. I was but a wee owlbear cub at the time when we had our last adventure.
Oh, you have.
I remember living that life, but I don't remember it being my life. Anyway, my friend, I'm glad you made it here regardless. I see you're a warlock. What sort of patron you find yourself with nowadays, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, you know, just the classic fiend. Don't worry about it. Gert pops a weapon into his hand, then it poofs away. It's a neat party trick.
Oh, they're tempting, aren't they? I don't entirely blame you as long as you know what you're getting yourself into.
Never
I
have,
kinda-
never will.
I can't help but notice that you have the lad's ring in your pocket.
Yeah, about that. And then Gert hands Winston the ring.
Very potent artifact that is, though I've yet to really see it used to its full potential. I imagine
Doesn't look like anyone's used it for a while, I guess.
imagine you're not exactly attuned to it quite yet.
What that?
Would you like to be?
What's that? What's that mean?
Okay, I see what I'm dealing with. Attuned meaning.
Remember, negative intelligence score. You're gonna have to work that out for you.
Put the ring on.
Gart puts the ring on and then sits there and stares at it.
Do you feel anything?
Nope.
No. I imagine not.
Nope.
Raise your hand. Face it to me. Bring it above your eyesight. Keep your fingers touching. Stretch them tall. Extend your thumb at a right angle. Winston starts turning on the drill instructor mode.
Gart does exactly this.
Now, this part might be a bit difficult, but try to focus on the ring and me at the same time. Not with your eyes, but with your mind. And hold focus.
Gart sits there, tries really, really hard to focus, and I know you're gonna make me roll, so I'm gonna do it for you.
I might not make you roll. So I
Doesn't
give
matter because the roll was bad, so let me make this joke.
Okay.
Gart's sitting there focusing. He starts straining a little bit. The veins in his forehead start to burst, and nothing.
All right, not that hard, lad. You don't need to focus
I
that
knew
hard.
that was
All right,
going.
just.
Yeah, of course. We can't have one
just-
session without it.
Oh, fucking Christ! All right.
Funny, and you want to be like,
Sorry, it was the churros. Ain't that right, Pickles?
He whips his wing and starts a gust to get the cloud out of this area. Oh, fucking Christ, mate. All right, you don't need to focus that hard.
You hit me with my own brand, you asshole.
Everyone likes their own brand, don't they? This is magic.
But I have special eyes.
All right. Don't focus that hard. Just sit there and think about the ring for a moment. Winston then shakes off all of that. He also closes his eyes and he raises both of his wings and he starts flapping in a calm, and he whips up a calm breeze. Once again, powerful enough to whip up your clothes and your hair and everybody. Your features are blown away, but not enough to push you back.
Whip off my clothes. Winston Senpai, not here.
On the platform in front of you, a small twister begins to form into a wisp. Inside the wisp, everybody who is looking at it sees a different animal. An animal that you associate with. Your spirit animal, maybe your favorite animal, maybe an animal you see yourself in, whatever. What animal you think of, you see in this wisp. Owlbear. Malothes sees an owl.
I wonder what I see.
I wonder what Goat sees.
How you see a goat?
I see buff owl.
Malathes, I have it written down. Malathes sees an owl and a raven flying together in synchronous flight. This is Archipy and Malathes together.
I thought you were gonna say Maltese sees an owl and a bear.
And a bear. The moments the wisp Carrie sees a duck. Carrie sees a quack. Carrie sees a duck.
I didn't even say anything.
Yep. What would Egg see? Egg sees.
And real quick, as an anecdote, that duck makes the same annoying sound as the one from Repo, where it goes.
I don't know if I want that.
Hey, it wasn't supposed to be a good vision, all right?
Egg sees a chicken.
Egg sees a chicken. I was thinking Egg sees like a gnoll, like a violent creature.
Ah, egg sees, well, where it all began. The actual fucking egg.
Egg sees
Egg sees an egg.
the egg. Egg sees a displaced beast. Just an embryo inside an egg. You can't tell what it is yet.
A displaced beast chicken.
Actually, that's a thing. I just don't remember what it's fucking called.
That's terrifying.
And it's actually closer to a raptor than anything.
The moments.
Enjoy that.
The moment the wisp completely takes form and takes shape, it then recedes again and disintegrates. And the wispy magic trails into Gort's palm and into the ring like a vacuum.
Witch.
Yes.
What are you gonna do? Try and burn me?
Yes. One of the gems on the ring lights up orange instead of the typical blue.
Don't worry.
And it smells vaguely of burnt incense. In the ring, Giggles, you have one cast of Winston's Beast. And mechanically, it's Summon Beast. You have a Summon Beast in the ring.
Okay, so what is actually gonna be summoned? Are you gonna tell me?
It's up to you. It's a Summon Beast. You can choose the animal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The way you're making it sound is it was predetermined. So
Yeah, no, it's I was thinking about like making it just a goat, but really make a goat the size of any animal you want, and it's Summon Beast. You are restricted to the limitations of Summon Beast, except for one more thing that I'm going to add. What makes it Winston's Beast? Winston's Summon Beast. The way this spell works, lad, you can summon a beast of your choosing, and you can even unsummon it, and that spell will return to the ring for use again later. However, if your beast dies while summoned, you must rest a full night to get it back, and I cannot help with its health while it's in and out, so its vitality remains as consistent as your own. You must be mindful.
Oh, in layman's terms, it's basically the same ass ring that I threw at you in the past, but we're gonna give it the once a day charge thing.
In layman's terms, I turned your ring into a Pokeball.
Okay, but I'm talking about like the whole revive factor, so it's just cast the or spell once a day, and it's always there. Usual
Yes.
shit. Okay, just making sure I'm understanding.
Yes, that's part of it. You may cast it. You can cast it, but I'll try to break it down this way. You can cast it and uncast it and unsummon the creature as many times per day as you want. You can summon it, you can unsummon it. The spell slot will go back in the ring, but its health is consistent. If you put it back in the ring with damage, it will come back out with that same damage. And, last note, if you unsummon the creature with damage, you cannot change the creature type, because different creatures have different HP. So if a goat takes damage and you unsummon it, you must resummon a goat with that same damage.
Yeah, you thought about this just enough to make sure I couldn't be an asshole. Thanks.
Yes, I did. It is literally a Pokeball. I have turned the ring into a Pokeball with a consistent Pokemon inside of it.
All right, I instantly summon a Deep Wrath.
And without hesitation, just now you, and I will mention, part of this was Winston attuned you to the ring, so now you can use it unquestionably and summon a Deep Wrath, a level 3 or level, what summon does, because summon is a level 3 spell. What summon does the equivalent of a Deep Wrath?
I'm
Brilliant.
gonna have to say 4, but they got some pretty mean stat blocks.
Right.
They're the giant goats that I kept turning into in BG3,
Yeah.
and the stat blocks in that were the same. So it's lots of attack, kind of some good HP.
Right.
But the whole point is, I want to ride this thing. It is my steed, my mount.
Yep, so Gart has a dedicated summon. As long as he takes care of it like it's a pet, he has a summon.
Yeah, I got it. Tamagotchi.
Now, Winston, brilliant. Looks right. Oh, Anakin, my boy. I've been holding on to this one for a while with you in mind.
You got there.
Link, my boy.
Link, my boy. Anakin turns around and he hands you a simple short sword. A basic looking short sword.
Oh, just a plain ass short sword? What's so special about this?
Aye, you
What's so
show
special about this one?
you show great potential in wielding magical artifacts and weapons, just like your friends Yarrick and Liamus here.
Well, thank you. I learned from the best, So
I would like to hope so. Now, pop quiz son. You remember what the I in my name stands for?
Idiot.
Close.
it's
Imagination.
Ignoramus.
Say it louder.
Ignatius.
As you say, Ignatius, the short sword turns into the flame tongue short sword. If I have this right.
Aw, I wanted that.
We're definitely gonna get to spots where he doesn't remember the word. He's like,
Yeah,
Fuck.
flame on.
Yeah, fucking. I was about to say, fucking flame on, dude.
Inferno.
Now,
So yeah.
Alkinsol, how do we
the word activates the flames, but we haven't exactly worked out
the great sword aspect yet?
Yeah.
Yes, that'll come. But for
That-
now, it
that's-
is the flame tongue short sword, and the word Ignatius is your power word. That is
Cool.
the I in Winston. Remember this word of power, and the flame tongue short sword is for you to wield.
Thank you.
Moving on. Liamus. The hunt fares well this year, of course. Well done. Your clan has served us far better than Your clan has served us far better as hunters than assassins. How'd you do in the Scoffin match last night?
Well, another one took the fucking championship.
Oh. And you look suspiciously at Anakin.
Oh! It is the way that it goes.
Oh.
The eating contest.
More importantly,
the Scoffin match.
more importantly to me is, for her sake, we must get her brother back.
Oh no, surely I understand. That is of topmost priority. I'm just trying to catch up with you. It's been a while since we've communicated with the operations of the guild and
be
what is
fair.
actually going on in the city. So
It doesn't seem like top priority.
It-
We're just chilling.
I'm
around
giving you
having
a fucking gift.
conversation.
Yeah, Winston,
I'm an
I
old
appreciate
rambling man trying to communicate with my kids.
Yes, Winston, I appreciate your concern, and
I see you fancy firearms lately, my boy.
I do.
I hope you're at least still practicing magic while you do so.
I have fallen away from traditional magic. However, I've learned to harness the power of magic into my shots.
Oh, with arcane archery, you say?
Indeed.
If I were to get,
Arcane ammunition. if you will.
arcane rangery, if there were such a word.
However, my sneak and my power to get around and get rid of my targets, if you will, I have kept up on that.
Well, I'd be a liar if I said I hadn't been observing your progress with magic and with weapons and with certain veracities. So I figure I have something that might just be the tool for what you're looking for, or I have the addition to what you're looking for. You have just the tool for your job. Take out the shotgun. Wield the shotgun, point it at
No. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let's back up. Pause. What did you just fucking call that?
Take out the boomstick.
Fucking thank you.
Blunderbuss.
Take out the double barrel boomstick.
I take it out.
No,
Point it
it's
at
the
me, lad.
two-story
Point it out.
boomstick.
He points the gun straight as if to fire at Winston, and Winston stares at it like excited, invigorated, and once again waves his wing, and a third smaller barrel appears under the two barrels of the shotgun. I call it the weave hook. It's a grappling hook, son, and I'm sure you're a fan of grappling hooks, but this one's just right on your gun itself. As a bonus action, you can use fly. Basically, I'm giving you flight as a bonus action, but through this weapon. You can use fly in any direction up to your travel distance, using both action and bonus action. So as a power attack, you can grapple a magical fixed point in the air and double your travel speed. So you can Spider-Man. Shoot a magic point in the air and double your distance for both a bonus and action. So your entire turn would be doubling your distance. You'd be able to get the hell away very quickly. Alternatively,
Or get right to them.
Or get right to them. Yes, you can double your distance, get right to them. Alternatively, for a bonus action, you can pierce a creature within 30 feet with the weave hook, dealing 1d8 piercing damage. And then you travel to that creature's location, or if it's light enough, you pull the creature to you. And then you're free to take an action. So, the weave hook. Very excited for that. And
There has to be some shotgun where if he's close enough, it's auto.
it could be, yeah, we like...
We've got plans.
I think there was like we give advantage if you're in close range, or
We
you're
got
not,
plans
you're not
as
disadvantaged
weapons.
by...
We got plans for weapons in general.
Yeah, there's a couple
Not
different...
just the shotgun.
Also, I was thinking about the sword a little bit. Could be. I could make it a great sword only. With while it's on fire, like I can't make it a great sword on fire.
Yeah, that was the idea. That was the initial idea.
Okay.
Oh, you're saying change that to what it is now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, short sword normally I can make the short sword do fire damage as well, but only
But
while
when
it's
you-
doing fire damage
When
can
you
I
keyword, it's a
channel
great
my
sword.
anger or whatever and make it
Yeah.
a longer blade.
That can work too. That's a good balance. I can work too.
Yep. That also ties into the whole going against my devotion thing, because I'm, striking out of anger.
Yeah. Yep, that works.
I would
I
like
think
to
that
thank Winston for his gift.
Of course, lad. And this is always pursue magic, pursue combat, pursue. You serve well for this village. Speaking of which, Korak, the warrior bard. Show me the instrument, son. Where's Jethro? Where's the bass sax?
Right here,
Oh.
as always.
Oh, I've always been a fan of that. Winston is just completely geeking out over the bass sax. Oh, I've always been a fan of that. Oh, I've got just the improvement. Hold still. Winston takes his talon and approaches you. Now, Winston's talon is taller than Korak, bigger than Korak, far, far bigger. Just to give the scale of Winston, you are like completely. He comes down and with the very, very tip of his talon comes down to a string, snaps it. Boom, boom, boom. Give it a moment. The thickest string is replaced with a neon red string. The next a blue. The next a green. And the next a white. You've got elemental weapon in your base now, son. I call them bending strings. They're elemental strings. Learn the spell, elemental weapon. And remember, you don't have to use it on yourself. Look up the spell, elemental weapon. That's what you have in your base.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I have a certain high affinity for magical artifacts, so I love improving them when I can. Next up, we have Yarek. Yarek, of course, a fine job on the arsenal. Most of these gifts that I'm giving out to your friends are actually your craft, are actually your handiwork that I've enchanted. You may remember the orders that I've placed every once in a while. I ordered some short swords. I ordered some nickel-wound strings. Nothing out of the suspicion, but this is why I have specific gifts placed for you. So most of these Most
Sorry,
of
what
these
was the name of
gifts
that spell
are
again?
Yarek's handiwork. Now, here's those short swords that I ordered off of you not too long ago.
For that again.
Elemental weapon.
Winston, Carrie found a feather and's playing with it.
Giggles what?
Carrie found a feather and she's playing with it.
Yeah.
I think she
Carrie.
took it off of you.
Hey, that's kind of
This is
relevant.
my pen. This is my pen.
that can be
I
relevant.
don't care.
Carrie,
I'm running with it.
Carrie kinda,
Whining.
Carrie
I'm
spaces
whining.
out.
Someone get mad at her for it.
Carrie spaces out and looks to the ground and notices a duck feather by her feet. That's all.
I knew this was coming.
Yeah, so why'd you fucking do it anyway?
Yarek, I'm a fan of blade singers myself, but I always feel like the sword doesn't get enough action in magic. Doesn't get enough magical action. Here's a way to bridge the gap a little and give some flair to your spells. For these blades, I took inspiration from the Olympic gods themselves. I'm sure you noticed. And Winston hands Yarek the Blade Singers of Chaos. They are dual short swords. While using Blade Song, which Yarek will do, any spell attack against foes also deal 1d8 slashing damage. So any spell will add a 1d8 slashing. And spells and cantrips may be channeled through the blades without the need of an open hand. So his short swords are now his wands. They are his magic focus. And when he casts spells through him, they add an additional 1d8 slashing. I've turned his swords into magic wands. Next up, Egg. My most trusted mercenary. Of course, also nice seeing you. You get my letter for you, lass?
Did. Do you want it back?
I know, of course. That's just a warming greeting if I could ever send one. I thank you and your partner again. Your intel on distant lands serves us well. You as well might know a thing or two about where you're headed next. Of course, the children of the village like reenacting the tales that you and Ham have told them over the years. The brief visits that she ever pays us. As a token of my appreciation, I give you Schrodinger's boots. A mad wizard he was, with revolutionary ideas that shook the very foundation of the very foundation of our understanding of magic. These boots give you one free Misty Step, or give you a free Misty Step per turn. But you must be completely out of sight from anything, including friends and wildlife. Stick to total shadows, remain in complete darkness, be completely invisible, and you have a free Misty Step. Free. No action. No bonus action. Nothing. Free. Misty Step. But you must be invisible.
Call now and get a second one absolutely free.
Sorry, what, Giggles?
But
Call now and get a second one absolutely free.
With 2 payments of $19.99 per month, you may receive a second one for free. However,
It's my joke. Fuck off. That was good.
However, one last caveat. Whenever you do so, there's a chance you'll be turned into a cat and incapacitated for 1 turn. You will roll a D100, and if you roll a 1 on a D100, you turn into a cat and lose 1 turn. But that's a 1 in 100 chance of failing a Misty Step. Whenever you are obscured and hidden, you have a free Misty Step. There's the gist of your gift.
Considering the roles of the evening, oh shit, we're gonna have a cat soon.
We're gonna have a cat at some point.
Oh wait, Sammy gets to be the cat. I know what to do this time.
All right, and Winston kind of settles up. That's more or less all of the gifts he had to give, and then he looks down at Carrie. Oh, Crivens, I'm sorry, lass. I don't have anything in mind for you at the moment. Not more than that satchel I gave you. How's that suiting you, by the way?
Pretty good. I haven't been needing it much. Anything else in creating the basic essentials for the shop, but it's doing me well.
As you are giving your response, you hear a floppy pitter-patter of feet behind you. and it just stops.
Yeah. I was waiting for this.
As you turn your head, you come face to face, inches away. You find yourself face to face. That completely threw. With a duck, the size of a pony.
Quick, someone buy the duck bucket.
Was this supposed to be the size of a horse?
Yeah, the size of a horse. A duck the size of a pony. It stares at you for a few seconds.
Oh, shit.
It's kind of blank stare, stares at you, shakes its head, ruffles its feathers until it slowly pecks at your hand with its beak to get your hand. Yet there it is. It pecks at your hand to get your hand to smooth up its beak and force you to start petting him. There's another duck.
This one's a little bigger. But yeah.
Yeah, the duck
Yeah.
sees you and
yeah.
nudges your hand to welcome it to start petting him.
I'd pet it back. It's pretty cute. It likes me.
Winston looks down. Oh, it seems to be taking a liking to you. Well, this poor fella isn't a druid like the rest of us up here. He's just a duck. And he wandered into the village with quite a few injuries. I too find him quite charming. I call him Quilithian.
Quilithian?
Quilithian.
I call him the side effect of magical radiation.
I was gonna say, what's that effect where if you let something in a big enough environment, it'll grow to the environment?
You're right.
Yeah, kind of like what goldfish do. Yeah.
Yeah, right. It grows the size of his tank.
Inadvertently create this magic duck?
Right. Winston just made a giant duck.
Yeah, actually, okay. So I hate to say this, but with Noah trying to make a joke out of this, it sounds like the most plausible excuse.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This
Just
was
the magic from the land seeped into the duck and made him huge.
Yeah, this is just a stray injured duck that Winston
He found it.
And he
He just found it on the side of the road and was like, you know
Hey,
what?
he's like,
felt
you know
bad.
what? I'm just gonna bless you to grow as big as your tank, and the world is your oyster, buddy. So have fun.
Quilithian gets behind you, kind of flops over behind you quickly. He sticks his head down between your legs and picks
Whoa,
you up.
now. Oh.
And picks you up and launches you up onto his back.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm not the only one that walks away with a bitchin' mount today. It's like World of Warcraft up in here.
I think he wants to join you. Well, he's in better shape now than he was back then. It's been some time. I don't think he's too keen on combat, but his eggs have very strange properties about them, and you can even ask him for one today if you like. But
Are they
do
delicious?
so with caution, lass. And like
Are they
with
golden?
goats- Sorry,
Saying
continue.
what?
Are they golden?
No,
Are they
they're not-
delicious? We got a
They're
lot of
not
questions
quite
about the
golden,
eggs,
but-
guys.
No, but they might as well be. And like with Gort, I keep having you written down as Gort. How long ago I wrote this script? And like with Gart's summon, you best be taking care of him. He's volatile. He is just as fragile as anyone else. But if you like, he can ask once a day for an egg.
What does the egg do?
Would you like to find out?
Sure.
I need an adult.
I'm a little wary
One
being
second.
on the duck now, as it's gonna probably lay an egg.
1 second.
The
I
duck
need
just
the
lets out a
egg to
hard,
load.
like, real concentrated, and then there's an egg.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining.
Roll a D100.
Oh God. Where are you? There. A 50.
50.
Yeah.
Lithian lays an egg.
Some other
Okay.
fucking chance cube.
What does it do?
Huh?
The fucking chance cube.
It's a D100 bomb of random magic.
Oh God.
Some of them are good. A lot of them are good. But okay, you ask Quilithian politely to lay an egg. He does. It's a boy who can lay an egg. Don't question it. They're magic eggs. He lays an egg, and then he quickly turns around and stares at it.
Even he doesn't know.
And then he stands up. Quack, quack, quack. He pulls out his wings and just tells everybody to back up. Back up. Everybody back up 10 feet. The egg explodes into a ball of fire. Anybody within 10 feet makes a DC save, but I'm going to say Quilithian has warned everybody of the egg this one time. I'll give you the warning this one time. But anybody within 10 feet makes a DC save, otherwise is affected by an exploding fire egg. So that's what you see, is an
What would the
exploding...
check be?
16. A DC, a 16 dex save.
Oh, dexterity.
Yeah, dexterity save of
I could do
16.
that.
Otherwise, you take 3d6 fire.
Yeah.
16, there you go. You would survive. You would be
Plus
fine.
a 3, and I have advantage on dex anyways, so.
Yeah.
And we have a 7, so we'll take the 16.
But Quilithian stares at it, realizes what's happening, kind of panics, fluffs out his wings just to motion everybody get out of the way of this egg, and then backs up, and then the egg explodes into a fireball, into a little firecracker.
That was Egg's gift.
That was Sammy's gift.
That's
That's
Sammy's gift.
Sammy's gift. It's
Does
a duck.
that mean-
A duck that lays random
Wait,
eggs.
so you
A
mean
duck
to
that
say
lays
that
explosive
duck go,
So yeah, that's what I'm wondering. So the
Duck goes-
Quilithin,
egg
Yeah.
or gets
Quilithin
everyone
lays an
back,
egg.
drops egg go.
Yeah.
It's not just.
That's
But it's not just. I'm assuming it's not just a fireball.
no,
that
it's
will
not.
happen with
That's
the egg.
what
It'd be a-
that's what option 50 gives you. You have 100 different things that this egg can do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So my question is did the egg crack and there was a projectile fireball, or was it like just
Like-
boom explosion? That's where you lost me.
I'm imagining, yeah, just a single explosion, like a bomb.
Okay.
Not
Because
like
the
a,
way it made it sound almost was like kind of funny. You open a box and somehow it shoots a fireball at you or something.
yeah, no, it is the fireball, not like a firecracker. It's literally just a
Okay,
detonation.
okay.
It is a bomb. It is a firebomb.
Thank you for humoring my imagination.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Bang.
Yeah, just a classic firebomb. It's just a grenade in spot.
I mean, I could use more unpredictability in my life.
Yeah. Let me get back to spot here. They're just about there. Okay. With this whole experience, everybody has a new weapon, has a new gift, and with your passive checks, you have all been able to identify the cabin that Hyas was in and this anomaly next to his cabin. Ah, well, my friends, that's about the extent of what I can provide for you. Again, I'd join you if I could, but I can only wish you the best of luck from here on forward. And Winston gives a nod of approval. A huge...
Are there any parting words of wisdom you'd like to bestow upon us, Winston?
He gushes his wings and whips wind at you and descends.
I guess not.
It's fine.
Say, get out of my house. So he goes...
8 hours to get my hair like this.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
All right, and we, as the party, leave the tree. Ballot these.
But only because we were asked nicely.
Only because we were asked nicely. Do we proceed to Hyas's cabin? Like, I think Malathis would at this point suggest we have our lead, we have our location.
Yeah, I think now is a better position.
Yeah, now that we actually know where we're going, let's go.
I would say yeah.
To the cabin. Hang on, can I stop somewhere and sell this axe that I picked up off Highest for Black? We'll do that later. Never mind.
I was gonna say there's no one really here to buy.
Yeah, I
it.
wouldn't imagine.
That's-
anybody.
that's
I wouldn't
me.
imagine
We'll do it
anybody
later.
in Highbridge.
Nobody wants to buy an axe from a
Yeah.
fucking drow psycho.
You gotta
drow.
have a head.
I don't need- I shouldn't tell people I got it
himself-
from Highest
Jake
Black.
himself is the blacksmith, which
Yeah, you
means
probably
we have
use
to
it,
have,
yeah.
we have to have
Anybody-
it.
If
They have
anybody,
to have a
Jake will
stall.
buy it.
We have
That's
to have a
true.
stall
Could
that
have stock
sells
weapons.
armor and fucking weapons and whatnot.
That's true. You could just give it a Yarrick, and that's free profit for us.
Let's
in the
just
end.
say 150 gold.
Yeah, something of the sort.
Way more than
that.
Jake has on.
It's way more than any of us have.
Okay.
We make our way down the tree casually.
Downtown.
We're making our way back downtown
I'm glad someone did it.
off of Hyagdra. We all are pretty much adamant in our mission. We all know what we're doing. We all retrace our steps. Carrie still has the potion in hands.
We're gonna get demon.
We approach
For the
the
pennies
edge
that
of
you
the
get.
woods.
Is there-
Malathis refocuses. Now with the information we all have about the cabin's location, she is able to pinpoint, yeah, this is roughly where I remember last night. Let's head into there. We go
Is
there.
that your duck?
Yeah.
And she has her duck on her now. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
What?
Rewind one step. We reach the bottom of Hyagdra, and Pickles is standing there waiting for us. So how'd it go? How'd it go? What happened?
Why didn't you join us? He's not allowed up
Should
there.
I have?
He's not allowed up there.
This seemed like rather important business. I didn't wanna interfere.
Winston discriminates.
That- No, that
I'm
wasn't
not from here. I didn't want to impose.
That wasn't like a meeting. That was just like
It was
Are you part of the group or not, dude?
Am I? You tell me.
I don't know.
Asking.
I don't know. You just showed
We'll
up
tell
and
you
started
when
hanging
you're
out.
older,
I'm cool if
Pickles.
you
For
want to join.
now,
I
you
just
just
I'm
have to
part
be
of the group.
patient.
meet
But
Winston.
Can you
Speaking
hold
of-
your own?
Being
what I
part
need
of
to
the
know.
group.
No.
We should probably find an actual.
There is a reason you care.
Sure.
We filled you in. Oh yeah, I'll help you.
Why not?
RGP is important to Winston, and he asked you to go find him.
Okay.
That's the simple reason.
Fine.
Yeah, that's the
Did
that's
you want
the
to play it out?
that's the
No.
that's the bump into each other reason. That's why I was trying to figure out, like, why are you here in the first place? It can be super simple. You're just visiting. And,
Why are you here?
yeah, why the hell are you here?
Yeah, it's the aftermath of the carnival that you have every.
Yeah.
passing through.
Attending the carnival has no consequence. You can be there for any reason, but because you're here, you overhear our problem and decide to join out of your
Yeah,
own
sure, I'll help.
out of your own kindness. That's what that would be.
I don't like have anything else.
Yeah, you're just going home after this. Nothing else to do, so yeah. Where was I? Pickles. You guys meet Pickles at the bottom of the tree.
I'm just like, hi, I'm Lane.
Hi. So what's the plan? Where are we going?
We're going back to the cabin. Come on.
And you were told that you were going to be traveling to Shadowfell.
Traveling to Shadowfell.
We're to Shadowfell.
You fucking what?
The whole fucking town, like the entire village.
The whole. Everybody.
It's
you
like
can hear
the
this.
fucking. It's like Whoville when you say the Grinch.
Yeah. You fucking what? Are you lying? You fucking mind? No. Count me
Yeah,
out.
no,
Count
you
me.
don't have
Count
to
me
go.
out, mate.
You don't have to
Count
go.
me out, mate. Good, because I'm on.
All right.
All right.
Fine.
You guys go Shadowfell.
Yeah.
You sure about
I'll
that?
see you when we get back.
Maybe Huck might fucking kick his ass.
Sounds like you got a dilemma there. buddy.
Holy shite, mate. I don't know what to do with myself then. I guess I'll hold the fort. I don't live here. Should I?
Go
If you don't want to
Stay
deal with
at
Huck,
home, I gotta
if you
be
don't want to deal with
sleep.
Huck, you should leave.
What are you, yellow?
Oh, Huck's still around? Oh.
Yeah, Huck lives here, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'll make my way home for now.
Make my
If
way
they still welcome me,
So be it.
I'll go find out. If not,
Pickles,
I
if you
suppose,
want, take station at my shop. My aunt is also with me. I'm gonna go on this trip with these guys too. It could use another hand.
Oh, that sounds lovely, mate.
It's up
I
to
don't
you.
got much place to stay other than this, and I, truth be told, don't know how to get home. So if
Like goblins.
if you know, Ikin won't mind,
I don't think she will.
I keep myself pleasant. I keep myself tidy. I like to think.
Just
No
tell
more
them that.
heroes.
Yeah, just
Alright.
visit the shop that's in Highbridge around here. Just tell the woman that works there that Carrie sent you, and she'll know what to do.
All right, that sounds rather pleasant. And I'd like to keep updated, so I'll be here for when you return. For when you return. Not if, for when you return. I'll keep
Gart
that
puts
fight.
his hand on Pickle's shoulder. We will need you. Be ready.
Giggles runs away looking for this
Mhm.
potion shop. Malothes nods at Gart.
Yeah, motivation. It's a fickle thing.
Yeah.
The pickle thing.
It's a pickle thing. It's quite the pickle to find yourself in.
Fuck off.
We leave the tree, we leave downtown, we cut through the carnival and see that it's just as an abandoned after party as we left it, nothing out of the ordinary. We go back to the woods. Once again, Malothes is able to perceive the points of interest where we ended up last night, as well as the points behind it. What she realizes is that when she was perceiving Hyas Fablau, she was perceiving this location. The screaming in her mind and the dark magic that she was perceiving has not gone away at all. What she saw was Hyas running in the direction of this anomaly. You just fucking roll 100 dice. What'd you do over there?
It was so bad. The crow book fully froze for like 10 seconds.
I rolled 1 for each side the die was. So 4 d4s.
Oh.
So
I
it
got
ended up- Except
1381.
for the d100, it's 2d10s, so I just did 20. So it was 4, 6 is 10, 8, 38.
We gotta wrap this up.
48, 60, and then 80. I rolled 80.
You rolled an 80.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. Do some damage like that for once. That'd be nice.
Let him roll that many dice
The
for
total-
damage.
The total
Yes.
was 1380.
We go back into the woods. It's a bit more daylight out, so there's more light shining through the woods. We can make our way through. We reach Hyas's cabin, and then we continue. We go around to the back of Hyas's cabin, around 100 feet deeper into the woods. We reach a giant tree. Another giant tree. Not really as big as Winston's, but bigger than any of these surrounding trees. The bark is nearly pitch black. And as you approach it, you feel the heat from the air slowly drain, and your bodies feel a chilling sensation. You're not cold to the touch, but you feel a chill in your bones. As you round the tree to the other side of it, you see that the other side is nearly hollow. A huge gaping hole from about the average height straight to the ground, giving the appearance of a mouth on the tree, extends. Looking into the hole, you're met with a cloudy, dark abyss. A weird abyss, different than the ones you're used to. Different than
Call
the
it a
woods,
split earlier.
different than anything else.
Dude, I had to stop myself when he said
You guys are really testing Rob because he has to keep a straight
I'm
face.
fucking
with it.
trying here, goddammit. I'm trying not to laugh at my own humor, let alone trigger you guys to do so.
please continue.
If you focus hard enough on the black abyss in front of you, you notice faint wisps of slightly more blue than the surrounding black. However, the harder you focus, the louder that screech creeps into your mind again. The ground inside the tree slopes down at a harsh angle and descends into the darkness at an incline that would be impossible to traverse backwards. You see that this is a steep incline into the tree.
I had to go backflip and dive down.
One misstep would send you down it tumbling uncontrollably. Now, perception check. I need everybody to roll a perception check.
No.
Nat 20. Just saying that's 2 in a row.
For who?
Nat
That damn
20.
guy.
For me.
Everybody. For Korag, you got a nat 20.
Alright,
17.
I got a nat 20. I got a nat 20 as
I
well.
got it at 22. Hey.
What is happening?
It won't let me roll a
Plus
1,000
5.
d20s, just saying.
Go to 17.
I got the
It's
perception on check.
arguing that.
Literally.
Yeah, so I
Everybody,
just fucked up my computer.
everybody, this is actually somewhat obvious. Everybody notices that the whole of the tree is trimmed, laced with a very thin, glowing translucence that looks identical to the potion that you found on Highest for Blau. Carrie pulls it out, pulls out the
I was
potion,
gonna say I can pull it out.
and it's
match
identical.
it.
There's a liquid trace around the hole, and it's identical in look and in any sort of arcana magical feeling to this potion
Is
in
it
your
like
hand.
an excretion?
So since I don't know what the potion looks like, right? So I walk over to it and I'm like,
Carrie walks up to you and kind of taps your shoulder and presents you the potion.
and I
I
go,
would
what
say-
is this?
I would say that's how in this moment we relay to Lane. This was a threat towards RGP, and we think he took it. We think he drank it for some reason. Now, this whole point was to figure out what that potion did to him, and here we are.
So he didn't know what the potion was and he potentially drank it.
And he drank it.
What an idiot.
Yeah, that's what Malathi said. RGP's assumption was nobody said it was poisonous. Everybody deduced that it's not.
The note on it
harmful.
said sacrifice the
And
dragon
it said
blood.
for use on the dragon blood only. That's what the note said. Highest
I
said.
tried to roll 1,000 d. Computers won't let me.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, is it?
I turn to the party and I say, it looks like our only way to finding out what happened to RGP is through this tunnel.
So a little backstory. I would say, I guess, the familiar Umbra.
Okay, that's good to
You
know.
can add that.
Good to know. Sammy, make a Arcana or Medicine check, whichever is better. Whichever you
It's gonna be
prefer.
Arcana. That's 11.
Dragon.
Carrie
It would be very.
Carrie has been doing nothing but studying this potion the entire time, eliminating. I'm a dragon blood. I'm a draconic sorcerer, so I have dragon blood in me. Carrie has been doing nothing, like at least half of her thoughts have been about this potion, eliminating possibilities, eliminating what this could be, discerning what it could be. Now that we're finally here, she puts the pieces together. This is an extremely potent potion of translocation. You could not detect evil or good on it. There was no evil or good. You could not detect poison or disease on it. It is not a poison or a disease. It is a potion of translocation. The return point has been fixed over this opening, designed to teleport a victim straight into the hole, where they would then stumble into this irreversible path and fall into this portal unwillingly. If RGP took that potion, this is probably where he fell.
Dummy.
So RGP was not poisoned, he was not killed, he was not harmed in any way, but he was translocated to this point.
So yeah, by Kara's deduction, she would assume like if it's opposed to translocation, this is a portal to another realm or something like that.
Right. Good assumption.
Yeah.
The potion itself is not a portal to another realm, it's a portal to a portal to a portal. The potion tricks you and leads you into this portal. So with that, you collectively understand that this is probably a portal to somewhere else.
So yeah.
Good job. Good detective work, everybody. I'll see you on Monday.
Good job. All right, everyone go home. What do you do, and who goes first?
I'll go first. Fuck it. first. Fuck it.
I was well. Do I say that to the party? I say
yes,
that like
yes, you
just
relay that
like,
information
yeah.
to the party. That's
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
best hypothesis is that this is a potion of translocation and RHP took it.
And it
Yeah.
ripped
Is
this.
the
So is this the spot
is it like a
where
portal
he was
portal, or is it
transferred?
like
Is this the
Yes.
spot where he drank it and was like
Yes.
stuck through the space time?
He was
continuum into
transported
another
from
dimension
here, from there to here, and here is a portal.
and created this rip?
is it like
Yeah.
is it like a fucking disc of energy portal, or is it like
It's a giant
a
hollow.
tunnel?
It's a imagine a tunnel. It's a
Wormhole.
giant hollow tree that you could walk into.
Okay, so
Nightmare
not-
Before Christmas
I-
style.
Right.
Gotcha.
Breath of the Wild style.
Nightmare Before Christmas style.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah.
other side is it also
Kano
have a
can
tunnel style?
draws his short sword kind of for a second. Tunnel. I assume it's dark.
Cut the tree down. No, I'm just
Ignatius
Ignatius
and the blade
and the
lights up
flame.
as a torch to lead
Shoot,
the way.
help.
I was gonna say since
I
I have
wanted
a
to-
Otherwise, it always takes Anakin a second. Ignatius. It always takes him a second.
When he levels up, he'll learn.
Oh fuck! By the way, we're probably gonna level up. So at the end of this, before next session, we level up. I forgot about that. We're gonna level up.
Woo!
Don't have to worry about that tonight, but level up, everybody.
I did nothing, and I get to look.
Yeah, you get to start at level 6. Everybody else started at
You
5.
just- you're a princess.
Hey.
You're a princess
Not
in
bad.
training. You're a little bit more
I'm a
adept. than-
queen in
yeah.
training.
Yeah,
Holy
but you're
hell,
a
I got
princess currently in
Some
training.
of us
to be
have
a
to
queen.
work for our XP. Damn it.
Alright, Anakin leads everybody into the portal, and I assume everybody's going to enter the portal. Hesitantly, nervously, but they're going to enter.
Guys, you want to have a
Can
foot
was gonna-
race through the portal?
Can I
I was
inspect the
gonna-
portal? I don't really like enter.
Sure.
Well, I was gonna say like I have my duck with me now. I have Quilithian. I look towards him, and he's not afraid. And I know animal instincts are much more sharper than most people, so it gives me confidence.
You're duck.
You're looking at your duck for confidence.
You're like,
It's like,
Yeah,
Animals
what?
are very smart,
you're
okay?
duck- They do say parakeets are good for like detecting. What is it, like
He's not-
havens or something
he's
like
not
that?
questioning anything. I think it's time. I think, yeah.
You just be like, he's not freaking out. I think we're good to go. You just throw him through the portal first. He's huge. You're just like, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, Amber, what are you trying to do?
I make sure.
Oh, you are, but that's the point. No, I'm kidding. You're not gonna. I'm not gonna TPK the fucking party by walking through a portal. This is the plot. You're gonna be fine.
But
Aw.
they naturally.
Come
But Lane-
on.
But Lane,
Someone's probably gonna have to push her.
yeah, adds an extra suspicious layer to the.
She's just gonna be the last one there while the rest of us are already in the portal.
I'm
and
gonna
she's
stick
be
my
like,
head in like.
How about
Is there a way to come
notices
back?
her hesitation and holds out her of his arm?
Yeah, sure.
That could work. I'd say you, Carrie, and Malathes are all in the back, kind of hesitating. Then like,
You know, the smart ones. are
what?
hesitant.
Yeah,
the dumb ones
yeah,
are like, let's go.
no, yeah, the smart ones of the group.
Funnel would be like.
You're like, you know, what the hell else are we gonna do? Let's figure. You got that cubic gate on
It's
you.
funny because I'm
Malathes
so used
message,
to
make sure
playing
you have the
funnel,
cubic gate
so
on
like
you.
my brain
What if we
automatically
go
wants to do the
separated?
most
Hang on,
chaotic
before we
thing,
enter-
and I'm like, I'm trying to sit
Well,
here.
throw a rock at it.
What if it translates?
That's
What
where
if it
the yo-yo
transports
rock came from.
everything?
It was a gift for funnel, but then you had this character, so I'd still give you this.
What if
tame
it
gift. You
transports
still
everything
enjoy
to a
it.
different place? What if we get like be dangerous?
So are you entering the portal or
Yes.
not?
No.
That's a good question, Josh. Everybody lines up and enters the portal one by one. You walk, you walk down a steep hill, treating it like a steep hill, walking down it sideways very carefully until the ground levels out beneath you, becomes flat, but you notice yourself walking without ground. As you descend, float forward, up, now you can't really even tell as you're sent adrift through this shadowy tunnel. You're all surrounded by bright flashing colors, rippling over a stark black contrast. Every direction you look is a kaleidoscope of shapes and lights and colors. Within the chaos in front of your eyes, you see the manifestation of a sword radiating with a holy light. A silver sun-shaped amulet with a ruby fixed in the middle of it. And finally, I forget his name. You see a rabid-looking marionette. A psychotic-looking marionette.
Fuck. Marionette's supposed to be our friend. Deer is our enemy.
You see a sword of holy light. We'll relay that to you. You see a sword of holy light, a silver sun-shaped amulet with a ruby on it, and you see a marionette.
Turn to it. What the fuck is that?
Eventually, you arrive in a cold, stone-walled room. Need to get my lights ready for this.
Uh-oh.
This is Sam. Where's everybody? Fucked you go.
It's 9:30.
I know. Eventually, you arrive in a stone-walled room, drenched in a red light. And you are held there, completely immobile, by a magic force. In front of you, on the other side of this room, sitting in a throne of stone, is a pale, scrawny figure, hunched back in black robes. His eyes are also glowing red.
Vicious mockery. What the fuck is that?
He looks up at you. I wasn't expecting more guests anytime soon, but I welcome them all the same. We've already managed to capture the dragon blood.
What have you done with RGP, you bastard?
Looks up at Malak's. He notices Liamus's weapon. He notices Garrick's weapon. He notices Korak's weapon.
Flaming sword does nothing for him.
And he finally looks over at the flaming sword.
Like, fuck you. I don't even look at your light.
And it would appear the mists have supplied me with something more. Does anyone speak, or do you let Malathes speak?
Done with RGP.
Malathes is the angriest you've ever seen her, about to speak, but Anakin interrupts, and she doesn't. You hold yourself back. In life, my reputation preceded me, and was akin to an omen of either fear or salvation. Closes his eyes, removes his hood, and begins to rise. As he opens his eyes, the room changes from red to a sickly green. He opens his eyes and the same green flame is emitting from them. But this domain was a gift. A reward for my efforts from new gods more deserving of my worship. A reward for my sacrifices. He eventually stands a full 7 feet tall, revealing a nearly skeletal face, eyes glowing with the green flame. My interest in Darkon was purely for the betterment of mankind. Everything is
clearly gotten out of hand now, yes. But it was worth the risk. I assure you. I am the Master Cleric of Death and the rightful ruler of Castle Avernus. Shig Itru Ugnar.
Guards,
Just for later when I have to write it down.
you don't recognize this name or this person, but you feel like you do.
O-O-N-A-R.
Now that his name is in your head, it surges forward memories that don't belong to you. Egg. You know who this is. You know exactly who this is. It is indeed who you are thinking of. And you're shocked to see your former dungeon crawling companion in the seat of power threatening you. Everybody, make a flat D20 roll. I'm aiming for highest.
Wow. Can I use one of our tokens?
Yes, you may.
You're aiming at
Actually,
the
no,
highest.
it's not gonna hurt you if you don't. So, it's not. So no, not for this one. Not for this one.
Aiming at the highest.
I'm aiming for whoever has highest.
8.
I got a 7.
I'll roll for
2.
Wow.
They got an 11.
11.
Somebody roll for Sam.
11
10.
and Dart got an 11. Nate got an 11. Salmon
2.
2. This still kind of works. Darts.
People that are here.
Darts, having received this information, gets agitated. Yerrick, being impatient with this information, gets agitated. And as they push, as they strain, Darts, you move a fraction of an inch. And the moment you do, you disappear. You suck back into the portal translocation field that we were just in. You continue down that road. Everybody
Quick!
else.
Everyone out of
Pause.
the universe!
Pause real quick. Where you say roll.
I'm not gonna. No, not gonna. What?
B.
No.
I can do something.
No. You are held immobile, my magic.
So I'm incapacitated.
No.
Essentially.
No.
Not
because
like
that's
officially.
different.
Not like officially.
Because you
Yeah,
can.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, you might as
I'm
well.
immobilized.
You can speak.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
I'm immobile.
Yes, you are immobilized.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha.
That is. As Gart vanishes in front of everybody, everybody with their eyes kind of strains to look over at Gart and sees what happens, realizing everybody makes the same push, and one by one, everybody starts to swoop and disappear, except for Anakin. Everybody, one by one, swooshes away in the background
What have you done to my friends?
as Anakin is deadlocked on Jiggy. Jiggy erects himself more.
Hey, yo.
Get jiggy with it.
Jiggy corrects himself, if that's better. Walks forward and slowly stares at Anakin. One by one, whoosh,
What do you want?
whoosh, whoosh. Anakin locks complete focus with Jiggy, heels down, and gets right to your face. As he approaches your face, you finally flinch backwards.
Breath smells like hate.
Your breath smells like shig. As he approaches, as he gets the closest to your face, you finally, you can't fight it anymore, you flinch back. And with that flinch, you also disappear into the tunnel. Jiggy picks himself back up. There's a look of bewilderment on his face.
For a second,
I'm gonna let you let him be that name.
I don't think we should go by Jiggy because I'm gonna say original.
Getting jiggy with it.
No, not even.
That's the innocent side of it. We continue again through the shadowy kaleidoscope, realizing that we weren't exactly through the portal just yet. It had merely produced an illusion, a lag of sorts, that projected us through Jiggy's chambers for longer than it should have. After what feels like a shorter span of time than the first, we all land in the middle of a forest, spilling out of a giant tree mouth similar to the one that we entered.
Same for together.
However, this is clearly not the woods of Highbridge that we left from.
But we're together.
But we're together. But we are all together. Or any sort of woods that any of us would recognize. Everything we see has an off-color tint of blue-green-gray. The trees twist in a very exaggerated way that seems to defy gravity itself. Barely a leaf on any of them, and any foliage that you do see is pitch black. As the wind soars through and past you, the sounds of leaves and the whispering of air that you're used to is instead replaced by a low, rumbling, distorted howl, almost like the sound of a distant earthquake, but that's how the air channels. Everybody is on the ground, winded, trying to pull themselves back together. Malathis picks herself up and messages to the nearest person she sees. Make that Korak. Messages over to the next person she sees. I think that was a trap. I think that was some sort of trap. He must have set like a disruption within the stream of that portal, but it clearly wasn't for us and we broke out. As everybody gets their footing and slowly rises, as everyone gets to their feet and rises, Gart picks up his head and comes face to face with a random encounter! And that is where we will end tonight's session, and we will pick it up next time in the middle of this encounter. We didn't end quite where I wanted to, but
that was 1100.
This is where we'll pick up.